We make a good team together. Let's show up and show out. Huddle in, I've got a game plan. Make the crowd scream and shout. I can be a quarterback, baby. I can catch what you're throwing down. Take me to the end zone, baby. Got my head spinning round and round. We headed for a touchdown, touchdown, baby. You know how to make that score. Got me begging you for more. It's a touchdown for sure. We headed for a touchdown, touchdown, baby. You're my greatest fantasy. Gonna need you here with me. It's a touchdown, touchdown. Give me some more. It's a touchdown, touchdown. Give me some more. A whole penalty or two.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the party. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this. Superman 2. 1980. We're going to be watching the theatrical version. I know there's the Donner cut out there, and that's a totally different watch party. But we're going to be watching Superman 2. A little quick note about your intro. That is music from my music channel called Exotic Requiem. Please do visit and take a look at that channel. I got like some really cool songs there that I wrote. And so I would love for you guys to get a peek under the hood, so to speak. And also the pictures that you see in the intro are from a series that I'm doing called the Retro Nerd Girl Chronicles. It is documenting my time and space, my adventures. And so I hope you guys will take a look at that. There is a link for it in the description as well. Wanted to let you guys know that today I'm not doing this alone. No. I have a guest, which I am extremely excited about. It is Mark D with a C.
Hey, great to see everyone. Thank you for having me, of course. Yep, always love being here. Yep. And we've got Superman flying in.
Yes. Okay. It's always about the show and tell.
Always
Okay.
about toys. Yep. I don't have a ton of Superman stuff with me. And of course, this is
Really?
special because this is well, I'm I have stuff all over the house, but I only grabbed a couple of things. But hi to everyone in the chat. This is actually Clobbering Time's Superman. So his son Jonathan, we went down for Memorial. So why don't you guys grab a few things? And so I'm like, well, and we love Christopher Reeve, so I always have that on my desk to remind me of my buddy Clobbering Times. Yep. So this is and this is one of my most favorite movies of all time. So Clobby actually didn't like this movie that much.
Oh, really?
Believe it or not. Yep. He found a lot of flaws with it. But no, I just loved, and of course, seeing it as a kid in the movie theater. Just remember going there. That I don't know if it was probably wasn't opening night, but my parents, we didn't go out to go see movies that often. I'm pretty young at that point. Star Wars is one of the movies I remember seeing as a young kid, and they took us to McDonald's that night. It was a big treat, and we got to go see Superman.
When you went to the movies and you went to McDonald's, or you went to like a pizza place. I mean, you were being really spoiled, right?
Wined and dined, and I love the movie. My dad liked the movie, and I can see watching as an adult. Yeah, you could be critical of some of the movie.
Oh yeah,
but it was a 10-year-old kid seeing this movie. It's a different level. So I always had that memory of being with my parents and going to see Superman, the excitement, the screen, the big screen, and, nothing like being at home seeing it. If you saw this movie at home now, on a small TV, but and Superman was an event back then too.
Yeah, it was
huge.
Huge. And the marketing for it was incredible. and it was like Superman everywhere, on buses, on on the top of cabs. They would have like a little advertisement. I don't even see those anymore. They had advertisements for movies and
Yep.
things like that, and cigarettes. That's how far.
Yeah. Well, they got in trouble for that with Congress.
Yeah,
Yeah, Marlboro
yeah.
paid them a lot of money. Yep, yep. I do
Yeah,
have a
I mean,
couple of
in the 70s, though, they were, like,
a little more
everywhere.
liberal. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And so,
So
we're gonna before we get into more, because we're gonna ask you about some more of the goodies I see you have back there. Let's just go really quickly through some of the comments, just to say hi to
yeah, it's
some
a
of our
high. Yeah.
friends in the chat. Tom Baker is here. Hello, thanks for joining us. Says Superman and Richard Donner. The studio took away his artistic freedom and robbed us of fantastic sequels. Richard Donner was the best director. I, say that this is a long road for Warner Brothers of really not completing any uh, Superman storylines. It's really kind of sad that they don't trust the directors that they hire for these things, and it's gone back since the 70s. So yes, this is a gripe I have with the company, but Superman, what he did with that first movie was incredible. It was supposed to be one movie. The first and the second was supposed to be all in one movie, and so maybe the studio was kind of right for separating them, because
Well,
people
no,
would.
they were filming at the same time. So the
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
thing that we're filming Superman 1 and 2. So like they do a scene in the Daily Planet, and like this is Superman 1. Now we're doing another scene. This is Superman 2.
Yes.
And then what happened? The time got short to hit the release date of Superman 1, especially with all the special effects. You don't have CGI, so it was
Oh, yes.
spectacular to make a man fly.
Yes.
So what they did, they stopped the filming of Superman 2, and just did Superman 1.
Mm.
So, I mean, you
And
almost, I know you want to do another watch party, which would be awesome to do for the Donner
yes.
cut, but you
Yes.
almost have to talk about it a little bit. So, um,
Yes, you do. You do.
so
Because
when they filmed that, they offered Donner a credit. They said, "We'll have a co-director credit," and he said no because he was so angry that it
yeah.
was a personality dispute with the Salkins, the producers, and over budget and time and money. So more of a personal dispute. So they fired him. But
Yeah.
the director's credits in Hollywood, you have to film at least 80% of the movie. They actually had to go
Mm.
back and
Mm.
refilm a lot of the scenes. So there's some scenes that are the Donner version and the Lester version, like slightly different angles or a little bit different composure,
Yeah, because they didn't want to have him have
which is
the.
crazy. It's just crazy that happened. So yeah, it was a shame
Yeah.
that Donner didn't get to complete his vision. But then in 2006, they came back with the Donner cut and finally
Yeah.
released
Finally,
it.
and I think that's something that we can look forward to in the future, like the retribution aspect of maybe like looking back and saying, fans really never did get the true thing that they were supposed to get. Let's
Yeah.
try to please them a little, and I think it's always appreciated. One thing, Keith E is in the house. Hello, hello, and is agreeing with Tom.
Mr. Luther.
And William Blake Hall is in the house. Is dagnabbit. I only have the next 60 minutes to make sure I can run out and shop somewhere. Hey, and saying hi to Keith. Let's see. Good to see you, William Blake Hall. Let's see. Tom Baker says premieres like Superman and James Bond still were a fantastic event back then. Yes, it was. It was so big. Like a James Bond movie came out, and you just had to see, like, View with a Kill was a big deal when I was a kid.
Yeah,
And,
always big. Yeah.
yeah, huge. And I remember seeing Live and Let Die also. And that was another one. That's like my favorite James Bond movie. And it was like seeing it in the theater was just like, ah. Did you ever see
Did I
Never
see
Say
that? No,
Never
Live and Let.
Again?
Well, yeah, Never Say Never Again. Yep, I saw that. Yeah, that 81 with Connery. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
the.
yeah. I
Is
saw it
that
in the theater with my mom, and we
that's
loved it.
awesome.
Yeah, we loved every minute of it.
You had two Bond
Ah,
movies that year. Yeah, because I was over the the writer of that movie who created Spectre. I'm forgetting the gentleman's name, but he won a lawsuit against the author of James Bond because they were
Oh,
working on it together, making a movie,
okay.
and then he came out with the book, and so he sued and actually won. So I'm forgetting all the names, but he has the rights. He had the right to Spectre and Blofeld and all those characters. So
Ah.
that's why he was able to make that movie Never Say Never Again with Connery, and that's why
Oh,
when they
yeah.
drop, remember they dropped Blofeld off in the chimney in the beginning of one of the Bond flicks, but they never say it's Blofeld, but that's kind of like a dig, like, oh, we're getting
Yes.
rid of this character. Yeah.
Yeah, for some reason Blofeld was just sort of like one of the very few Bond villains that kept surviving, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe he was the only one because everyone he usually always got in the end. But
Yeah.
Blofeld was like the mysterious, presto changeo face kind of guy.
Yeah.
And Bonzo Kilroy, thank you so much, Bonzo, for that really beautiful, flattering statements there. Those are very sweet. And let's
I'm
see.
not intoxicating either.
I know it. Can't leave. Can't leave it out. By the way, Mark, I love your cap. It's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah.
It just says D on there for you
The
know.
D.
Hey,
Yeah.
remember.
Mark D. Yep.
And of course, William Blake Hall says all hailing frequencies open RNG. The ISFSS is looking fine. And by the way, William Blake Hall, I believe I may you may become a character in one of my stories because I am writing a story that's factual about my adventures. So your statement right there is part of the language in the story. And let's see. Oh, Kimberly Ann Hart is here.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. And also, Stunt Brad is also here. How are you? Stunt Brad says hi to me and you.
Yeah, great to see Stunt
Marjorie.
Bread on the stream a couple
Yes,
weeks ago.
so
That was awesome. Yep.
great. I mean, I'm still in the afterglow of that. That was fantastic. Thanks for joining us that day, Brett. You're fantastic. And let's see. And Supergirl was popular too. Yeah, I remember when it came out. It was sort of a big deal, but then people didn't really catch on to it that much. But my mom and I loved it. It's like a total guilty
Oh, you
pleasure
loved
for
it.
us.
I just watched that again. I did not like that movie on the
It's
rewatch.
so good. Well, we were big, fans of, I can't
Helen
remember her
Slater
name.
or
I was a fan of Helen Slater, but we were even bigger fans because of Mommy Dearest.
okay,
And her
of
name is escaping me right now, but
the
she
lead actor, the witch, the lead
The
actor.
witch,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I'm
I mean,
forgetting her name too.
and Brenda Vaccaro was in it, and she was totally, like, out of just ridiculous, and I loved it. It's such a big mess of a movie, but it's so
The movie's
fun
so bad, but if you
if you
love it,
look at
yeah,
if you
it's a
just
bad movie.
enjoy it for being horribly, like, messed up. It's 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 a lot of fun. I always have fun with it. We're just in stitches laughing most of the time. And Charles Radcliffe is
Hey,
here.
Charles.
Hello. How are you? Saying hi to everybody. And let's see. William Blake Hall says, RNG, you could have yourself as Yaphet double feature. You could have yourself a Yaphet Kodo double feature, Alien and Live and Let Die. Well, we did do Alien already at the beginning of the year. And he was fantastic in it, of course. But Live and Let Die is one I definitely want to do. And also,
I
if
love
you
that
have
movie too. So if you do that, I might want to love to be
for
on that one.
Live and Let Die,
It's one of my
so
favorite all-time favorite
good.
movies. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Best
mean,
theme song ever. Yeah.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Live and Let. It's so good, so good. And then and it's so funny because you can have so many different people sing that song and it still sounds amazing. Well, Paul McCartney pulled a great one out of his pocket with that one. And also, he says, if you haven't seen Midnight Run, you need to. Ooh, I have not. So
Oh, that's a
I'll
great
add
movie.
that
Yeah,
on my
that's
list.
a gooder, as my
Yeah.
friends in Canada would say.
What is it? Is it a mystery?
It's like a escaped convict, and they're
Oh,
taking him across country. Yeah, with who's that? De Niro and is it De Niro and who's the comedic? Yeah, so it's like a chase film of it. It's called like a chase film. It's a really good.
oh,
Yeah, it's De Niro and I'm looking it up now. I'm cheating. Charles Grodin, yeah, that's what he's like the
oh,
comedic relief,
Charles
and just the
Grodin.
stuff
Okay,
between
now,
Grodin is just and Joe Pantoliano. It's just one of the all time great movies. Yeah,
oh
it's
yeah.
awesome. He's
Okay,
a
so I think.
bounty hunter. Yeah, so he's got to capture him, and so but
Oh,
really really good movie. Yeah.
okay. I kind of like bounty hunter movies. Um, Tom also agrees in liking Superman, Supergirl, um, and
Faye Dunaway. Oh,
and
that's right. Yeah,
Faye Dunaway. Yes, Faye
yeah,
is an amazing actress, and
yeah.
unfortunately, I think she is. I mean, it might be she's a little bit tough to work with for some people, but she's really great when you really give her a juicy role. And the thing is, I think she goes like she's not. I don't think she's quite method acting on a lot of her things, but she is like super super intensely involved in any character she works on.
Okay.
So I think that's one of the things that um and Bonzo said, didn't Lorena do Superman a month or two ago? Not a month or two ago. I would say it was maybe at the beginning of the year, I think maybe, or if I'm not sure if it was the last part of last year. Go back and check our channel and see. It's been quite a. I at least gave some breathing room before doing this thing. It's so funny because we think a lot alike, and so when we do have to check to see when she's doing a watch party, because like we'll come up with the same um movies that there are thousands of movies to choose from. We'll end up picking the same movies and within the same week, and it's like, oh
Great minds think
no,
alike.
yeah, it's so weird how often it happens. Like the movie Hollywood Shuffle. We on my birthday in August, I was like, oh, okay, let me do Hollywood Shuffle, but then I saw she was gonna show it, and we actually watched it last week, which was fantastic. It's like one of my favorite movies. So I'm like, I scheduled it out for. I had to take it off the list and schedule it out for like next year or sometime.
And that's
Just
not a
because,
common movie to pick to watch either. I would
no,
think, right?
it's so weird that we both picked it. It was
That's weird.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, but in a great way because I have a long list, and I think her list is a lot. It's a lot harder for her to pick her list. So I'm like, okay, well, I can move this around easy. Plus, now I have like this really intricate organizing system that helps me. Um, so let's see. And oh, Thunderball is your favorite Bond song, says Bonzo Kilborn. And that's really interesting because um I I I have to listen to it again because I think my favorite is definitely Diamonds Are Forever. It really is. But Goldfinger is really
Shirley
close.
Bassey.
Yeah, yeah. Goldfinger is really close.
Yeah, I was just watching the Becoming Led Zeppelin, and John Paul Jones and Jimmy Page were both played on that song, and they were
Oh,
talking
really?
about it. Yeah, they were at the studio, with Abbey Road, and they were talking
Oh,
about
man.
it
We've
because they did
gotta
all
have a
kinds of studio work. Yeah, it was amazing.
yeah.
Yeah,
We've gotta have a Bond party one of these days and just talk about Bond films. Because I do love myself some Bond. And Time Lord guy says, "I can't watch this film, but I wanted to say I love Superman too." Oh, that's really cool. It's so funny, Time Lord guy. I just wrote a chapter in the Chronicles, and we have Time Lords in the universe. that I'm building. So that's wild. That's wild that you came today, and I wrote it like literally 2 days ago. I'm like, oh yeah, we have Time Lords now. I love writing. It's like I'm discovering like that is just something I'm loving right now. And let's see. Time Lord says one of my favorite Christopher Reeve films. Yes, it was so good. I think it just showed you the relationship between Lois and Clark and Lois and Superman in a way. And then the part that I did not like was the last part of the whole thing.
The kiss.
Yeah, so I'm like, oh,
Well,
why?
I found that in the comics, so that actually did happen in the comics. So I can
Yeah.
pop my screen up later and show that. But but Superman has such a long history, so it's a crazy, ridiculous superpower. The kiss
Yes.
and forget superpower. Yeah.
Yes. I was like, oh my God, I wish if I had a kiss to make you forget. It sounds like something from
God,
mythology, actually, but
if I get
it's
in trouble with my wife, God, that'd be easy to like, hey, you
honey,
didn't
come
take the
let me give
garbage
you
out
a kiss.
today. Boom.
Yeah.
Leave you a kiss goodnight. You forget everything I screwed up with for the day. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a crazy, amazing superpower. The kiss of forgetfulness. And then William Blake Hall says, "You will believe a man can fly, namely me. Right now, I'm off, but I hope I don't miss too much." Oh, well, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. And definitely, I hope you can come back and hang out with us a little bit more. We're going to have a little bit of show and tell before the movie starts. So thank you. Hopefully that'll buy us a little extra time.
Yep.
And Summer says, I doubled Helen Slater for a TV film, the nastiest, most foul mouthed actress ever.
You're ruining my image of Supergirl stuff, Brad.
No,
No.
don't.
That's like Captain Kirk swearing. Yep. Using colorful metaphors. Yeah. Because
Uh,
Supergirls, and Superman, they're like, grown up Boy Scouts, basically.
yeah,
So, yeah,
uh,
that's hysterical. Yeah. But that's just like, they're real people too,
sure.
right? So,
Yeah, they are. They really
but other
are.
than that, was she nice? Tell me that she was
No,
really
I
nice,
don't I
just had
don't
a
think
bad
so.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah, she might not have been nice. But it's sometimes you just catch people on a bad day, but hopefully
I think she's just saying
other
she likes to swear a lot there. Yeah, like a
yeah.
sailor. Yep.
And let's see. Yeah, hopefully we'll see William again soon. And Time Lord Guy says Sarah Douglas is still active on YouTube and she seems like a great lady. Okay, Sarah Douglas, one of the most beautiful women in Hollywood, just underrated incredibly. And then she's had that beautiful voice. Um, and I know that
Superman.
she was, I know that she was typecast and because and the thing is that they were all like when you get those bad girl characters or villain characters, they can be some of the most juiciest characters. And so I know that was must have been really tiring for her to keep playing the same kind of character, but
Yeah.
it was like, who else were they gonna call? She was fantastic to play, but the beautiful, gorgeous woman with that wonderful voice, incredible.
Well, yeah,
Um,
because Clobberin Times and his friends were at a convention and got to hang out with Sarah quite a bit and talk to her. And I don't want to say too much, but let's just say she was very enamored with one of Clobby's very good friends, and he might have gone up to her hotel room after. Just saying.
yes,
Oh yes, yes. So I
you
don't want
go,
to say any,
girl.
I don't want to say anything more than that. But yeah, Mike might have had to get a ride home with a different car that night. So
Holy moly! Yes, okay, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
won't say who it was, but yeah, they were quite smitten with each other. So
Oh
yeah,
wow. It's like Grace Jones in the movie Conan the Destroyer. If you want a man, just grab him.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
grab him.
So yeah, they always talk about that story. Yeah, remember the time? Yeah, with Sarah Douglas. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
that is so cool.
But that's all. It's all alleged. I'm not claiming
It's a
anything.
yes,
just
it's
it's
a
alleged. We'll just leave
yes,
it at alleged. Yep, yep. So I don't get in trouble.
allegedly. Yes, allegedly. And Time Lord guy says, "Are you watching the cut of Superman to or the theatrical version?" Yes, I'm watching the theatrical version because that's the one that I saw in the theaters with my family, and has left the biggest imprint. I did see the Donner cut, but this is the one where a lot of people remembered, and we all remembered it from the television, being shown on television. So a lot
Yep.
of it, like, kind of tracks that way. But we are going to have a watch party for the Donner cut. So that's a separate. That's a separate watch
Yeah.
party altogether.
Well,
To
there's
give that.
actually a TV version, and what they've done. TV, they want to have. What do they want? More commercials, right? They want a long movie. So they added a lot of the Donner cut
Oh,
scenes, and then they put those in and added more commercials. Yep. So they're
those
about
sneaky guys.
roughly 30 minutes. Yeah. So like there's a scene with the Concorde, and there were some scenes that were supposed to be for Superman 1, and it
Mhm.
was never made in the movie, so then they just threw it in to Superman 2.
Oh.
So crazy, just
Yeah,
crazy. Yeah.
yeah. And Barry On is here to hang out with us. Hello, Barry On. How are you? And let's see. I got like a little party going on here. Tom Vega
Yeah.
says Christopher Reeve started in a year 1987 thriller Street Smart. Really good. Yes, I think he was very. That was Canon Films, if I'm not mistaken. If memory serves me correctly, and I think he had a big part to do with it, putting it together and everything. So that was some a personal project of his that he really wanted to do. And then, let's see, and let's see. Tom Baker says Meg Ryan had a bad day when she went on the Terry Wogan show and nearly killed him. Oh my God.
Ouch.
Okay. And Botanical Brother mentions Up, Up and Away, and that is a movie that I was talking to Lorena Creole about, which was a Disney Channel movie about a family that were superheroes. It was Robert Townsend was in it, and it's really great stuff. Really great stuff. Um, and I missed one. I missed one. And Summer
Yeah.
says Helen was
Ouch.
not nice, ignored me, and was straight up abusive to the director, Mel Damsky, sorry, who directed Yellowbeard. Oh, I love that movie. I love Yellowbeard. You guys
Yeah,
know
she
about
ignored.
Yellowbeard?
Yeah, yeah, but she ignored Stunt Brett. Now I don't like her. How could you
Yeah,
ignore our friend Stunt Brett?
see,
Come on.
I mean, that's our
Or
yeah. We
maybe
get
she got too big for her blonde britches, I guess. I don't know, but people have egos, right? But yeah, I can't stand that when people are nasty at work, or they think they're more. I'm not saying this, but like I'm more important than the
yeah.
stunt person. So
Well,
who cares
also
about you? Yeah,
yeah, and also this is a great reminder that stories will get out there. That you think, okay, my behavior is not going to go further than here, but it is. People will find out, and here, how many years later
yeah, yeah.
we're, we're finding out. Oh
Oh,
no!
hopefully she's learned her lesson or nicer
Yes, yes,
today.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Hopefully she I saw an interview with her and it seems like she may have changed. I mean, there's a
yeah. People can.
lot of people, the and, Time Lord says, Yellowbeard is a crazy I love that movie so much. I
It
love
is
it
a
so much.
nutty movie. Yeah.
That is so good. And there was, like, a whole bunch of movies around that time that they were making that were in that flavor, like Yellowbeard, Eric the Viking,
Time
they
Bandits,
did
maybe.
Time Bandits, they did, there was one more,
Ice
the Cor
Pirates.
Ice Pirates, the Corsican Brothers. I love that Corsican Brothers. That was such a good movie. I love those movies, and I think I'm leaving out one more, but Beard was so much fun. And Simrat says, my stunt mentor worked on Yellowbeard, and I met Mel Damsky before. Um, Super nice. Oh wow. Um, and Tom Baker says most insecure actors are not that friendly. Oh. And a Botanical Brother says Baron von Munchausen. Yes, that was a
Yep.
great movie, Terry Gilliam. And I didn't realize that there was a movie made a lot before that. I think it was done in like the 40s, but it's like a creative like timescape. It's beautiful. You have to check it out. It's done in a totally different form than just like live action. Um, and Time Lord guy says Graham Chapman was funny in in it, and I think he made the film. Oh yes, yes, absolutely. That movie was it's one of my favorites. I love it. Anytime I get a chance to see it. He's such a um like you would think like, okay, this is the main guy we're looking at. He should be charming and amazing and just like the craziest character you ever did see. Incredible. I loved it. I loved it so much. I love movies that do strange things like that, like Eric the Viking and things like that.
Yeah.
Um, now you have goodies for us to watch, right? Or to see
Yeah,
for
yeah,
your
just a
show and
couple,
tell.
a few things I grabbed. Yep.
All
Well,
right, so I'm going to
I
give you the main stage so you can
okay.
show us.
Well, here is Superman that I 3D printed. You know, because 3D printing is a lot of fun,
Wow.
and so that came out pretty good actually. So I have a printer now that you can do the Bamboo Labs printer, so you can do multicolors automatically. So, I mean, I love painting, but this is nice. So you don't have to, if you don't know how to paint, you can 3D print
That's
a figure
incredible.
like this. Yeah. So it's
How long did it
pattern.
take you to do that?
Well, this one I think probably 12 hours. I think in total, or 15 hours. But it's like, so you print the body and put it together. So, oh, actually, I do have the pieces here because I was going to do a video on making it. So you print the bottom part first, and then so that's all different colors, and then you print the body like that. I killed Superman.
Oh no,
And then
dismembered.
you got the cape, and then you got his head. So you can print the different colors. You load the printer up with different color, and there's there's you do his arm. So
Okay.
yeah, so then you assemble you assemble it together. So
Oh wow.
then it makes it easier to print too if it's separate. Like if you had to print that cape with everything else, it's
Yeah,
so you do it in pieces. So
that is
probably takes a
amazing.
couple of days to do, but I mean the cost of it's not that expensive, which is nice too. So
How
it's
much would you say?
well, probably like $3 to print something like. I mean, well,
What?
you've got the filament cost, yeah, probably like $3 or four.
That's
It's not that much for.
incredible.
But I mean, of course, you've got the investment in the machine too. So
Yeah,
the machine's like $1,000. So for the one I have, so you gotta
you've got the
factor that
professional
in.
grade.
Factor that in. Yeah, and I bought the extra color things, and
Is it
so
hard
you can
to
do multi.
learn how to like maneuver all of those like 3D parts that you like? Is that hard to learn?
Not that hard to learn, and actually, the Bamboo ecosystem, they kind of copied Apple. It's a closed ecosystem, so in some ways I don't like it, but in other ways it makes it a lot easier to get started if you're a beginner. So I'll put the link into Bamboo, or and that's probably the most user friendly 3D printer. So let me throw their link into the chat. But yeah, you could get, if you did want to get started, like you could buy their little A1 Mini. And how much does that cost? The really tiny printer that they have. I think it's like $350 now, or how
Mm,
much? Let me see if I go to the store. Let's
I have to
see.
save up my pennies for that.
Yeah, but I mean, you can do it quite a bit with it. Oh,
Mm,
$250. So I
what?
mean, for what you get,
They gone down.
the small one, the little mini printer. Yep. So not too bad. Yep. Let's see what else I have. Let me grab a couple of things
Oh,
here.
and Botanical Brother wants to know if we saw Superman, the Superman movie, and I didn't get to see it, and I think you did, right?
Oh yeah, I did. Yep. I liked it. Yeah, I thought there was some good things about it. It's kind of controversial, but I did get my drink.
So cool! I love that.
And
That's
I had a choice
cool.
between Superman and Crypto, and I went with Crypto first, and I got Superman, but I got to go buy the Crypto one too. But
That's nice.
yeah, I mean, I did like it. I think Corn Sweat was pretty good as Superman.
Mhm.
I know people love, the Man of Steel. Some people love Man of Steel. Some people don't.
Mhm.
For me personally, I didn't think they captured the character of Superman the right
Mm.
way in those movies, but I did like, who's not going to like the actor, but yeah, just for me, Christopher Reeve is the all-time. That's
It's
my
a it's a
Superman.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie yet. I did love Man of Steel because it was different, because it was a different take, and
yeah,
because I did love the kind of the way the story went and things like that. I don't, I think from what I'm going to, I might like this. I just haven't had a chance to see
you
it
haven't a
just yet.
chance.
So,
Yeah.
so
Well, it's
we'll wait
streaming.
and we'll
I guess is
see.
it going to be on HBO Max pretty soon for free, or is it you have to still have to rent it? I'm not.
I'm not
They
sure.
always,
I think
yeah,
it
they
is
always have a period where
available.
it's streaming now. You can buy it to rent,
Mhm.
and then it's coming out on DVD or physical media. But then I think eventually, I think it'll be on HBO Max for free. I'm assuming. Yep. But
Yeah.
yeah, I liked Mr. Terrific was. I love the scene with Mr. Terrific. I don't want to spoil anything if you haven't seen it yet. But that was the scene I enjoyed most with the
Mhm.
movie. Actually, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Um, and, let's see. So, yeah, who wants to talk in the chat? And, yeah, what do you got next? What do you got next?
so this is, I don't know if this is Lego or if this is Mini Mates or but this
Um,
is a Dark Side. It's not Dark Seed, it's Dark Side. And that's from the cover of one of the comics, so just like a fun little Lego. I think I bought this one for the kids, yeah. So but we still haven't thought on the
it's for the
it's for the kids, Maureen. Yeah, it's for the kids. Yeah, yeah. All for the kids.
kids.
So yeah, just a cute little. I think
That's
I think it was
adorable.
Mini Mates. I think they had the line. Yep. So that's a
Oh
fun
my
one.
god.
And
Yeah,
then
I
let me grab this. So this is my grandfather would bring me back comic books. So he was a toll booth worker, and then on
oh,
the weekends he would do taxi dispatching with his brother's place in Mount Vernon, New York. And next door was a comic book or a newsstand. So he'd bring me back comics, but he was bring me back Richie Rich and different quote I shouldn't say girl comics, but not superhero comics, right? So finally he brought me home. Actually, this is my shirt that I'm wearing. Back
oh,
up.
nice. That's a nice shirt. My gosh,
Yeah, so J-Man got
look
me
at the
that, and the guys
colors.
that bearded shirts, I'll put their link in the chat. So that was actually my very first superhero comic. So when
Mhm.
my grandfather, brought me that, I'm like, I don't want any more Richie Rich comics, or like give me more superhero comics, Grandpa. So then next week he brought me back like X-Men and Fantastic Four, and so I have a whole collection of comics that I had that he would bring back, and one of them ones was Superman with this in the Supermobile. So
Mm.
Corgi
So
came out
cool.
with this toy, and it was just a toy just to like make money, just to sell something. Like,
Yeah.
what does Superman need with a
Me.
Superman mobile?
Yeah.
so,
It's true.
so
It's
what they
true.
did, they put him in the comic, and they made put. So what they did, our Earth's sun went red. I think for a while they came up with some reason. So Superman loses his powers.
His
So
ability to fly.
yeah, so he loses all his powers. So he's got the Superman mobile. So that's why they came up with us.
Okay.
But I remember the comics. Just as a kid, sometimes you remember certain things. And let me. Oh, I gotta open this up.
That is so wild. Because I always felt the same thing about Wonder Woman's plane, because and I know in the comic book she can fly, but in
Yep.
live action they never did have her fly, which I thought was a,
Yeah,
a
that was
crime,
weird. Yeah,
a crime
yeah,
against
a crime
comics.
against Wonder Woman.
How could they?
Yeah. So
'Cause
here's
she
the
totally flies in the comic books. I mean, a
yeah.
lot, a lot.
Oh, I hit when I was dropping the piece. I hit the hit the
Yeah.
keyboard. Yep. So I've never actually opened this up, but yeah. So here's the Oh, I just love this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me give you solo.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. Get you on.
Yeah.
That is cool.
So
Come
yeah,
on.
he would punch. He would punch. It was just. So this is the new McFarlane's toy version of this. So this just came out a few maybe last year. Yeah. So
That is
Superman would
so
fit.
cool.
Superman would fit in here, and so
And
yeah, we didn't
operate
have
it. Oh,
superpowers. Yeah. So I just remember I had the comic. Yeah. Yeah.
that's so cool.
So this is this is a lot of fun. It's silly. It's stupid, silly fun, but how cool is that, right?
Yes. Oh my goodness. You have so
I'll have
many
to hang that.
collector's goodies in there
Yeah,
in your treasure trove.
and the trove. Yeah, yeah,
My goodness. Ah, ah,
yeah.
ah, ah. Oh, Stuntrat says retro Barbie Supermobile. I'm building one right
Right.
now, actually.
That's
Actually
cool.
building one
Yeah,
right now. A spaceship for my Barbies. And yeah, this is great. Thank you for you have any more items or
Well,
is
just
that
like this is 3D print, and I'm actually
oh
3D printing a light box right now. So I'll run down at one point and grab it during the show, but it's 3D printing
oh
right now. But yeah, you
cool.
can do so much
Yeah,
fun.
I
You can
mean
do so
and
much fun stuff. Yeah.
just to let you guys know, I think we talked about doing something for the channel a while back and I'm still like unfortunately like money wise it looks like YouTube has done something weird to my channel where it
Oh
doesn't
no.
doing something weird to my channel, but I think it's doing weird to a lot of different channels. The algorithm changed or something. And
Oh, you're
I
not getting as many, unfortunately, many views as you should be getting.
yeah, because my it shouldn't really be affecting my channel, but either
Yeah.
which way. So it's throwing me back for a little bit, but it is
Well, I'm
also
glad to do some stuff for you, but like I did this for my buddy Sean, the sci-fi model guy. So if you send me your logo, I can do some coasters for you, or like at Latino Slan, I did these coasters for him.
oh wow,
Yep.
that's pretty
Oh, here's
cool.
the this is his new logo. And I did
Yeah.
some light boxes and things. So yeah, but yeah, just send me your logo. I'll hook you up. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
Okay. I will. I will. I mean, I just went to the merch store, um, and I was like designing all last week and came up with some pretty cool stuff for the channel, which I thought was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so great. And so I got some things. I got some things, guys.
Great.
If you want to check the store, there's a link below in the description. And I'm gonna still be talking to Mark about some ideas for us. And if anybody has any ideas of something cool you would like to have, let us know because we'll be talking about doing something for you guys. Ultimately, that's who it's for. It's for you. So
Yeah.
let me know let me know what would be something that you'd like. And so before we get into the movie watching process, we do have if you have HBO Max. Or you have any of the other, like you have it on Amazon or you have it on YouTube. We have HBO Max there. It is available. I also have a link on archive.org. I will place in the in the link. Let me see. I don't know the movie. Um, in the description, it does have. It is a VHS copy, from what I can see. And I don't know the details of it, but here's if you want to start when we start, you will be starting at a minute and 16 seconds. So that's where the movie should start and a minute and 16 seconds on the archive.org. If you're watching it on Prime, you should have no problem. How are you watching it? Are you watching it from your own?
Well, I just watch it from my DVD rip. Yep. So
Yeah,
I'll just
your DVD.
yeah,
Awesome. Okay,
yeah.
so I think we have everything ready. Uh, and Let me know, guys, if PC and I joins us today, because I wanted to thank PC and I for being one of the very first people to buy me a coffee, which is like
Nice.
a very, very awesome thing to do. I am, uh, I think he's fantastic, and so let me got to put that in there. Um, that link in there, but and if he shows up, I would like to thank him, and if he's here by the time we're done, I'm gonna play him a nice thank you video. So let me keep your eyes out for me. I hope you can. Um, let's see, anything else before any housekeeping items? That's it. I think we're good and we're ready to go. I'm gonna
Yep.
play
Oh,
the
let me
hype.
get.
I'm gonna
I was
play
just gonna
the
say. Oh, sorry. Just I found my eBay store link. So if anyone wants to buy 3D printed stuff, I might as well give myself a plug. So
yes,
I think that I don't know if that
please.
link is too long there, but sorry to interrupt.
Please
But
do. Please do. I actually uh
I only have a couple of things on there right now,
oh,
but
can you
I'll
do
be
me a
adding more.
favor, and can you put the link in the chat, the private chat
Oh, the
for
private chat.
me?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
because
Yep.
so then I can also have a
Yep.
handy
Let me.
link
Yep.
for
Let me try
you.
to find a shorter link too, but that's the long one. But I'm trying to,
Um,
when I'm trying to when it's just my store. So let me see if
oh
I'll
yeah.
when I find the shorter one, I'll put it in
Oh
too. Yep.
sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put
You
it
know
in
how
at
those
any
links get
time.
like really crazy, crazy long links. Yeah.
Yes, 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 absolutely.
Yeah.
Um, All right. So I have a timer so that way we can start off at the same time. But I also have a visualizer so we can watch the movie together. And you can see exactly where we are watching the movie because of the closed captioning. And so before we get into that, I want to play the hype video to get you ready. You can go get your snacks. You can, go for a little potty break. and and we'll be right back.
Come on, it's party time. Hear the alarms chime. Let's watch a movie. It's time to get groovy. It's time to party, party, party. We got to party, party, party. It's time to party, party, party. Party, party, party all night all night long.
All right, and frames and rhythm just walked into the room. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. and Tom Baker says, I'm switching between James Bond stream of pop culture minefield. Ooh, they're really cool. I love those guys. And Retro Girl, I'm sorry, I'm cheating. Okay. You're cheating
Watch
with the
one eye.
right. Yeah, yeah, with the right look. I love those guys over at Pop Culture Minefield. So
Yeah.
You are doing well, and thank you so much for even trying to do
Yeah.
such a wonderful thing, to check out what's going on over here. So I appreciate it. And William Blake Hall says, "Woohoo! I stopped shopped fast and I missed none of the movie." That's right. Perfect. All right. So get your fingers ready for the pressing action that we're about to do to start this this whole thing. All right. So I'm going to do a countdown from one to from 5 to 1, and when I after 1, I will say play, and that's when we're going to press. Um, Also, if you are watching on archive.org, I think there's an intro of about a minute and 16 seconds. That's when you would need to press play. So get yourself ready for that. Um, Again, I have the visualizer, so you will be able to see um, a copy of the movie. Let me just see. I don't think.
Yeah, see the subtitles, yep, yep, which is nice, yep.
Yeah, and I think we did go over a couple of the details, but just in case I did not explain this, it is not directed by or listed as being directed by Richard Donner. It's listed as being directed by Richard Lester,
Yep.
and is written by Maria Puzo and David and Leslie Newman. And it is also, let's see, of course, we have Christopher Reeves playing Superman, and we have Gene Hackman, who is playing Lex Luthor. And
Mr. Luthor.
yes, and we have Terrence Stamp, the legendary R.I.P. To him and Gene Hackman, Ned Beatty, who's in this. He's just so great. He was fantastic in the first one as well. Of course, we talked to her about her a little bit. Sarah Douglas, Margot Kidder returning as Lois Lane, and Mark McClure, Jackie Cooper, which is really cool, and Jack O'Halloran playing. Oh, what's the name of his
He's the
character?
president. Isn't he the president?
No, he's the
Or how
larger, you know, Kryptonian, or
Oh,
the
he's Nan? I'm mixing up my, actors, yep. Nan or Nan the
Non?
big huge guy Nan, right?
Yeah, yeah, Non.
Yep, Nan,
Uh,
yep.
yes, and, Non, yes. It's such a strange name, but he's so great in it. All right, so just had to go through that little, breakdown for the movie. And Keithy, you're too much. Since I fell asleep, the hype song woke me up. Sorry about that. We went on a
Sorry.
little
Sorry to wake you up.
went too long on the intro, but we had to oogle at the goodies. You know how we are with the toys and the trinkets and the trove. Uh, and Also we let's see if I my time down. Okay, so we're ready, guys. We're ready.
Great.
Let's start the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play.
So my copy is 2 hours, 7 minutes, and 28 seconds. I hope is that the right length?
Mine is 2 hours and 7 minutes and change.
Okay, yeah, the same thing. Okay, same one.
Okay. Okay, great, 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 great.
This movie, just yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
I'm lined up. And let me just make sure then. This music is really intense.
That's the theme, yep. So Williams did not score this, but they let him use, his elements from
Mhm.
Superman 1 in this movie, yep. some people said it was over not Donner being fired. Others said, well, he had a conflict with Empire and Raiders, but
Already, the style is already so different from the first.
yeah, he purposely wanted to make it more like a comic book and not an epic, which I love that Superman, the original movie, was just so grand in its filmography, and
Yes.
so he purposely set out to make it look like a comic book.
It was a trap, guys. I always love the hula hoops.
Yeah. Well, they got force fields around. Yeah, people are making fun of that. I'm like, they're
That's how
super
you.
hoops.
Yeah, you have got to keep those suckers in because they're wild. That's a wild bunch right there.
Yeah, you can't break. It's unbreakable hula hoops. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
And this is all miniatures, of course, and
Yes.
models. And
Oh, so fantastic. And this is,
so
of course, from the
what?
beginning of the first movie.
Yeah, and filmed with different angles. But I think one version of the script had Zod was going to be the villain in the first movie.
Mm.
Yep. And now you don't see Marlon Brando because Marlon Brando sued over his payment for the first movie in terms of a
Oh,
percentage of the gross. They didn't want to pay him. The Salkins were notoriously had a lot of controversy with paying people.
wow.
Even with Richard Lester, he wasn't paid in full for previous movies. So part of the deal with getting into this movie, what they would pay him. So they cut all the scenes with Brando out, and that's where you see those Brando scenes in the Donner cut. So they wouldn't have to pay him. So years later, the estate of Marlon Brando reached an agreement with Warner Brothers so they could use that footage that was shot for Superman
Oh.
2.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, Brando was very well paid.
Yeah, it's so funny how it just goes so far back with the studio. But um, I was I really liked the Superman Returns. I know that's a little bit of a salacious take or something like that, but I did like Superman. I was like, okay, I hope they're gonna finish the story. They just gave up on it.
I didn't like that. I
It
like Brandon Routh a lot, and I like
Yeah,
where they were going, but it was too much of a rehash and a tribute to the first movie without.
mm-mm.
And then he had the kid, and he was away in space for years, and it just, the story was a mess. It wasn't
Yeah.
necessary that the best, in my opinion, yeah,
Yeah, I would agree with all that.
yeah.
I would definitely. I enjoyed it though. I still enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it for Brandon Routh's performance because I thought he was. I was like, okay, we'll just try again. The Superman, the next, and actually like continue the story, but they didn't.
Yeah, it was too much of a rehash, and like this is a great summary because it's if you miss the first movie, they don't do this typically today, but they're giving you the origin and the credits, which
Oh
is
yeah, I
which
actually
is
like
nice.
that actor that played Superboy in that movie. I
Yeah,
was like, oh my god, I would love to see something with him in it.
and unfortunately, his voice was dubbed over in the first Superman movie, so he was with Christopher Reeve, so he was really upset about that. And yeah, they should have kept his voice. So
Yes.
yeah, Because you grow up, your voice changes too, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ken Thorne took over, and John Williams suggested him to the director, yeah, and producers. Yeah. You've got me. Who's got
Oh.
you?
The score is so good. Like I mean, they're just like rehashing the score. Like
This is
going back
almost a little
score.
bit, yeah, too much of a rehash at this point, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. But they're trying to establish the, you know, the grandeur of the first movie
Yeah.
of seeing Superman, his first story. It's almost like the highlight reel.
Yeah. Miss Tessmacher.
Yay,
And
I
then, of
love
course,
her.
she's only in the Donner scenes. So famously, some of the actors didn't come back for reshoots.
Yeah.
So yeah, so some of the characters were Gene Hackman famously, they used a body double and with the Gene Hackman mask for scenes in the movie.
Oh, in this movie?
Yeah, in this movie, yeah. So Gene Hackman wouldn't come back. People wanted to support Donner too. So uh Miss Tessmacher, bunch of actors wouldn't come back. Yeah, so or they wouldn't pay. They had to pay them, and they didn't want
Yeah.
to pay them. So Gene Hackman, I think also Ned Beatty, and then Valerie Perrine, yeah, as Tessmacher. Yeah, they didn't come back to. That's why she kind of disappears from the movie
Yeah.
after the Fortress of Solitude. Yep.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot going on in the background of this movie. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yes, please continue to tell us more. Let's see. Simran says, my 4-year-old son went to Montessori preschool before the kids age. They would sing to the Superman theme. That is so cool. That is so
Cute.
cool.
Yeah. I like that new feature StreamYard's actually added. If someone asks a question in the chat, it shows up it
Oh
highlights
yeah,
it as a question.
if you put a question mark, it will
That's
let me
new.
know. Yeah, it's really cool.
Let me try. I'm just going to put a question mark in the chat. See, does it show up on the? Does it show up as a question? Oh, it does. Yeah, it shows up. It knows there's a question mark in there. Yep.
Oh man.
Come on, Mark, cut it out. Stop being a wise guy.
Yep, there it is. I wonder if they should do it where the question mark is its own like tab.
Yeah,
That would be
that would
really
be nice.
cute.
Or
Yeah.
change it, highlight it too more, so you notice it. Yeah,
Yeah.
because that's one of the challenges of streaming. You never want to miss the chat and then especially a question. Well, not especially,
Yeah.
but you hate. Yeah, so it helps us as streamers. Yep. Come on, Superman would know about that.
It's like
Also, they had the Concorde in the first movie, and in the Donner cut, I think they put the Concorde in. Yep.
he's already putting out like dreaded newspaper articles.
But that's the original cut and paste for you youngins. Yep. And the
Yeah.
Concorde, if you don't know what that is, I'm sure everyone does here, but that was the faster than sounds plane that would go from England to New York City. Phil Collins took it during Live Aid to go from one side of the pond to the other in the concert.
Wow.
Yep. I think it was 4 hours to get across the pond. Superman can do it a little bit faster.
I think so. So
Yeah, and the part about them getting a hydrogen bomb, that's a little far-fetched, yes, but, I guess everyone doesn't believe they have it, so they're
yeah. Hydrogen bomb, though, if I'm not mistaken, is supposed to be even way more lethal than a atom bomb,
they
right?
yeah, they actually use an atomic bomb to trigger a hydrogen bomb, to trigger the reaction. That's how powerful it is, yeah, so it's unfortunately much yeah, blow up all of Europe, not all of
Yeah.
Europe, but yeah, the radioactive fallout would be, yeah. It'd be Chernobyl-like, yeah.
She's like speaking all kinds of languages there that don't make sense.
Yeah. No Google Translate. Typical Lois, yep.
Oh, this reminds me of View to a Kill when James Bond had to go to the Eiffel Tower chasing Grace Jones.
The Eiffel Tower, the temporary building that we're gonna take down for the World's Fair, yep.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, yeah, and then people hated it originally, and then it was supposed to be just temporary, yep.
Oh my God, you're teaching me something.
Yeah. And then they decided, "Hey, it's pretty cool, let's keep it," yep.
What? I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah,
It was supposed to be a temporary building.
yeah.
Gosh, I had no idea.
Why aren't they speaking French? Come on.
Oh, they're speaking English.
Yeah, I'm
Interesting.
joking, yeah. I wanna hear some French accents, yeah.
Look at her. She's so crazy.
With high heels.
With high heels, like, and her purse.
Pulitzer Prize, yeah. There's no way I'm getting on that.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
the
No, thank you.
that's actually helping her, yep.
Well, at least they gave them uh, accents.
Yeah, there we go, yeah, yeah. And
But
I know,
yeah, I
yeah,
guess today they would have done actual, like, have them speak
subtitles.
French
Yeah,
and
yeah.
or whatever language, and then they would have them, yes, subtitles.
And they're not saying what they
Where
want
they
here either.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
just
What
leave
is it
the
that you
stay out
want?
of politics, yeah. And Botanical's saying, "Oh, the Eiffel Tower is actually an antenna." Yep, I'm sure that yeah, they would have a lot of broadcasts. Like in New York City, the World Trade Center, they all the local channels used to have their antennas up there. A lot of stations went out when the towers went down. They had to reroute the broadcast signals. Yeah.
Oh, so they've already seen the bomb.
Yep.
So if we look at this scene, it's very interesting. They're spending a lot of time really detailing what the bad guys are doing. When really they don't really need this, but they are paying a lot of attention to it.
Yeah, they could have condensed that scene a little bit. Yeah, we didn't need
Yeah,
to see them
we
put in
didn't.
the
We didn't.
plastic explosives. Yeah,
Oh,
I
they
guess
got
they're
a
setting up. They're
bomb.
setting up the elevator falling. I guess there. That's
Yeah, yeah. And I kind of like this. I like that they're like, okay, this is a lot of extra.
plus if someone had a hydrogen bomb there, they're gonna go in with commandos and just probably kill everyone. Not even worry
Yeah.
about. Unfortunately, not even worry about the hostages because.
Superman is taking a long time for him to get to Paris.
Yep. Come on, Superman. You shouldn't have stopped at Dunkin' Donuts for coffee.
I know. I just have to have my coffee. The actual response should have been, "What the heck are you doing? What
Yeah.
are you crazy?"
Yeah, and someone pointed out she's on the ground there, but when they stopped that scene, they're in the middle of the tower.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's a Superman movie.
It's a super.
I do love this scene. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take this sucker way out there. Ooh,
Superman, you needed to get a permit for that.
yeah.
Dispose a nuclear bomb there. Come on.
Ooh, consequences. I like this. Oh, yeah, that's right. This is what breaks them free.
The Phantom Zone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That just coincidentally is they're going by Earth right now. It's just a minor coincidence. Yeah. That's okay. And in one of the scenes, they do say that a nuclear blast can break the Phantom Zone. I don't know if that was the first movie or this movie, or maybe it's a line that's later on.
Hmm.
I can't remember. Now I'm mixing up the movies, but yeah.
I love the way the guy's like,
The
"Look,
80s.
it's fresh. It's fresh." Nobody sells to you like that anymore.
Stunt president. Superman don't need no stinking permits. Yeah. Now this scene is really fun, but Superman can run, uber fast. He would have moved out of the way or not left that mark there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Lester. That's Lester comedy there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and then she would instantly know that that's he's
That's
Superman.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, as a 10-year-old, I thought it was cool, but yeah, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Or the car would have been like,
Totally
scratched or
flat.
something. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally flattened or split in half. That'd
Yeah.
even be better.
And Christopher Reeve, I was actually watching a making of. He asked a question like, "Would that do that much damage at 15 miles an hour?" And they're basically like, "Just go with it." Yeah.
I love this scene. She's got like a cigarette in her face,
The
and then she's
juicer.
squeezing fresh juice because she wants it to be fresh.
Yeah.
It's healthier for her.
And Lois doesn't smoke in the comic, so they had Marlboro paid a huge amount of money for product placement in this.
Oh yeah. There's a huge sign of it later on, right?
Yeah. When did they say cigarettes are bad for you? Late 60s? Early 60s? Or finally it came. I think my mom stopped smoking when I was born.
I think they knew, but there was still a lot of commercials for it, even like in the 80s. Definitely in the 70s. Oof, so many commercials for it. I think it was the Camel, though, that they were really against.
Oh, ouch. Golly, Lois. He's so good as Clark.
Yeah. He is so sweet.
The Moonbeam said, yeah, she smoked in the first movie, yeah, but never in the comics. I don't remember seeing her be a chain smoker yet.
We know who's this.
Mr. Luthor. Now, Gene Hackman never wanted to wear the bald cap, but they said in prison, like, they wouldn't let you keep your wig, so they made him do it for these scenes, yeah.
I love his voice, though.
Yep.
Millions of people.
Never go Boy Scout. To ski, Otis.
Uh-oh. Oh my God.
Oh, alpha waves.
Tom Baker said, as sad as Gene Hackman's death was, he outlived all of them. Oh,
Yeah.
wow, it's true. He
Well,
would have
Miss
been.
Tessmacher's still alive.
Oh, yeah, Miss Tessmacher.
Yep.
He would have been still alive, I think, if that didn't happen to him.
Yeah, the horrible. No, his wife had. What was the disease they get it from rats?
Sure, yeah, but a terrible. And then they were recluse,
alone.
so they.
Very sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Retro, lock your windows now. As odd as no, I'm joking. Like your spaceship. Yeah, you got the space background, right? Watch out, they're coming after you.
They're coming for me, guys.
This scene is terrifying. I mean,
yeah, they were just so mean.
It's played a little bit comedically, but
yeah,
I mean, it's brutal.
As funny as you can play a scene like this.
Yeah. Pretty girl, yeah.
She'll kill ya.
I've gone nuts. I'm dreaming.
Uh-oh. Put your red alerts out there. Tell your boy out there, hey, there's a
Yeah.
girl walking around there.
And that's the other thing too, that NASA would have lots of people listening in, or
Oh,
wouldn't be
yeah.
so nonchalant. Yeah. All right, they can't communicate in the vacuum of space. So I just got to point it out for the
Yes.
science of it, but they nothing to breathe. Yep, they wouldn't be able to hear each other. Or how could she understand English, right?
Yeah.
Stop asking questions, Mark. And
Oh,
this kick that
no.
she does gets cut out of the Japanese version because they
Oh,
didn't want
why?
to. A woman was supposed to be not so aggressive towards a man in Japanese culture back then, so they cut that
Oh.
out. The kick
Oh.
cut the kick out. And it's interesting. We have a cosmonaut too, so showing that the U.S. and USSR are working together.
Mm.
Well, and the other thing too is he didn't have superpowers before he came towards the yellow sun, so you know,
Oh,
I mean, he wouldn't be able to. He was just as fragile. Yep.
yeah. Look at this one. He got a car. Okay, I got a car.
They don't know how to. I thought they knew how to fly. Why are they going?
See, that should have been your first action when you saw the girl, like,
Houston, we have a problem. And this is pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, as a young kid, this is pretty terrifying.
yeah.
I mean, all the sense. I mean, my engineering back, all the sensors would be going crazy. Everything would be going nuts
Yeah.
here. That they wouldn't ignore it like this. So this,
Yeah.
but it's a movie. But yeah,
Oh, look who it is. It's that one guy.
guy from Cheers, John.
Yeah.
Is that John Rattensberger? Yep, yep. What's a curl?
They're realizing they have power and now they're, oh, we're causing a
Yeah.
destruction, guys. She thinks that the entire planet is
Rule.
called Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah. Well, Houston thinks they're the center of the universe too. I'm sure. So yeah. Stumprat doesn't think we went to the moon. She wants to be in your book. Yep. As the skeptic.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Okay. Oh, in my story, we're in the moon. We're that's where I'm at right now. So
Yeah. Thankfully, you survived the Kryptonian attack.
mm. A different dimension, though, not the same dimension, but
Yeah.
Oh boy. They tricked
Criminal
you.
mastermind. Yep.
I mean, if they were able to get a holograph machine, uh,
Well, Luther built it in prison, I guess, right? Yeah, with his
I know,
technical
yeah,
genius. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it's a ladder, you tell me.
The comedy.
Yeah.
Very slapstick. I think in the first one it was less slapsticky though.
Yeah.
Comedy. It was just like here is definitely made to look like a
I love this. Every step he takes, the balloon comes in. Mr. Luthor.
and no one knows that the balloon is already left.
I'm gonna grab my 3D print that just finished. I'll be right back.
Mm. Let's see. Moonbeam says Retro was safe. She was on the other side of the moon. Yes, it was. They didn't get me, guys. William Blake Hall says we're no longer in the eighth dimension. We are over New Jersey. Oh yeah, this is actually a really interesting scene. They're pretending to be husband and wife for the story. Moonbeam says Terrence Stamp is gone, but I put him on my list of actors and actresses with death scenes. Uh, what you mean the best death scenes? Which movie? And Moonbeam says the slapstick is Lester's touch. Yeah, I mean, I think it helps you to deal with some of this a little bit easier because uh because all of that stuff would be way more serious if it wasn't played with comedy. This place is like really so tacky, but I like it with all the pink and the hearts and the lava lamp um poles. My goodness, that has to be like the worst.
Superman's gonna get lucky.
Oh yeah, he's got some champagne.
Such a skeptic. Yeah.
No, thank you.
It's alive. So this just came off the printer. We'll show it later, but yep. Tracking Superman. Yep. Have you been to Niagara Falls Retro?
Yeah, I have.
It's beautiful. Yep. Tom has been, so
If
never
you
been
got
there. Okay.
yeah, if you got hair like mine, it's terrible. It just, like, frizzes up into, like, a big afro, but if you're, the site is gorgeous. It's
That's gorgeous.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It smells so good, all that water, it's just so beautiful.
Now the American side is a little bit more run down. The Canadian side is kind of where it's at with all the
It's Canadian, yeah,
casinos
no,
and
yeah.
yeah.
So
We
so
stay on the
yeah.
American side because our passports were up to date when we went.
Oh.
When we were with the kids. Yep. We didn't want to we didn't get stopped at the border. Yep. I think because they had changed it after 9/11. Before you could just go to Canada with just the driver's license. So give me my glasses back. Glasses back. Yep, quick. Yep.
She's like, "Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa."
whoa, whoa.
He
Well, you know, because
looks like Superman in the face.
in the comics, one iteration of the comics has the glasses actually change how you view Superman's face through
Yes.
Kryptonian technology.
That's what I always thought, was the thing was that the glasses was what was doing it for Clark, but
Of a healthy hot dog.
oh my god,
She looks
it's
a lot better
beautiful.
with her. She looks a lot better with her hair. Like I don't like the bangs, or maybe that's just the '70s. But with her hair to the side like that, she looks good. Yep. And this kid, like having a heart attack. Yeah.
Yeah, oh god.
Polaroid product placement. Yeah.
Yeah. Insane kid. Ah, what a naughty kid. Yeah. Like,
Made it in this. Yeah.
"Ew, naughty kid. You almost died."
That kid had the slowest fall
He's
in
like,
history, but
"Wee."
but
It's still not
Superman's
down here
here.
yet.
Where's
Yeah.
Clark? You're gonna get it. Mom would be like, I can't believe you're alive. Yeah.
"It's me." I love the way she's, like,
Yeah.
trying to get his attention.
I'm in love with you. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No Clark. Hmm. Where'd everyone go? but his mannerisms are so perfect the way he walks.
Yeah.
Oh, he just stole some hot dogs. I'd like
Yes,
to think that he slipped some cash on the counter
he
there.
did. That was where you hear the change. And William Blake also said was a beam inside the uh the keg because no one knew it needed to be held up. It's not Kryptonian
I was talking
technology.
about the glasses that were crypto. In some of the comics, they have the glasses are Kryptonian tech, not the. Oh, maybe he's talking about the flag
Oh,
on the moon. The flag on the moon. Yeah, there's no, atmosphere on the moon, so the flag would just flop down. So
yes.
they would have, yeah, they had, and they think the flags all got knocked down on the moon from the takeoff of the lunar module. The force would have knocked the flags down, so I actually don't think they're standing. But
Interesting.
they did leave experiments on the moon. They did leave, for example, there's a mirror on the moon that you can hit with a laser beam to time the distance accurately between the moon and the Earth
Oh,
with
wow.
the speed of light to prove, that's one of the things they use to do, people that don't think we landed on the moon. But of course, we could have had a robot put that up, but that's, some of the experiments. My dad did work on the space program for the lunar orbiter that mapped the moon.
What?
So yep. So
Oh
that
my
picture
god.
Moonrise?
Yeah.
We had that in our office, so everyone that worked on the project got that. So they're mapping the moon with satellites to find out where they could land, so that they're worried it was Swiss cheese on the on the surface, right?
Wow. I swear, every time I talk to you, Mark, you have a story about something that's really fascinating, and I learned something.
Oh,
You
thank
actually
you.
teach me something. I'm like, what? We're learning, guys. We're learning.
No, my dad always loved talking about that. That was one of the things he was very proud. He never bragged, but he always would mention that as
That
one
is
of the things
so
that was a lot of
cool.
fun to do. Yep. Because the tech was so primitive too. So we're sending back. They actually developed the film on the satellite and scanned it. I'm like, Dad, why don't you just use email to send it back? But they used, he worked on just one little part. Everyone worked on little parts. He worked on the shutter, but they would scan it and send it back over radio frequencies. That's why all those pictures look like they're all in strips, because they would scan one strip and then send it back over radio waves as ones and zeros.
Oh.
And of course, this is Brando in the Donner cut, but they used a different actor. It's enough to pay Marlon. Yep.
It's a good, workaround.
Yep.
But it's teaching you, how the Fortress of Solitude's technology works.
And they adopted this look in the comics, so they created this look for the Superman movie, and then the
it.
Fortress of Solitude looks like this now in the comics and the new movie. Yep.
I love it. Do you have any comic books that showed what it looked like before?
I do, but they're all, stored away in boxes. Yep.
Yeah.
It looked like this. It kept changing, but didn't have. It looked more like a high-tech science lab in a lot of ways.
Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't always in the Arctic, and it had a huge door. Like, it would have a key that only Superman could lift, made out of like depleted uranium, or what did they explain it? Like something really something heavy that only he could lift. Yep.
See, that's what they needed in this one is everybody walks into this place.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no key. Yeah.
You just let anybody walk into the
Yeah.
Fortress of I always wanted a Fortress of Solitude of my own though.
Yep. Yep. Oh, Stunt Brat, the TV footage for the moon actually was sent through NASA through special antennas, and it went down. Was retrieved. The signal was retrieved on Earth, and then the footage you all see of the moon is actually a TV camera pointed at a NASA monitor. So it's not a straight TV projection from the moon. It was the signal was sent to Earth, and then they set up a TV camera, like a telescan, which is what they did with a lot of TV shows. So they would have a monitor and they would film it and then put it on videotape. And actually, the first footage is actually, they think they erased the tape. They have the original tapes from the other footage, but they overwrote them. You know, they didn't think anyone would care. So so they have the actual. It was a much better quality on the original NASA tapes, and they filmed it with a TV camera.
She's calling him out.
And Tom's saying, "Yeah, can we take a selfie with Superman? Everyone would have a cell phone these days, right?" Yeah. Oh, I didn't convince Stunt Brett. That's okay. It was all satellite technology for the transmission yet, so it didn't go direct to TV.
I love the way he's like playing it out.
No, actually, I'm Superman.
Of course, she's doing all of this in heels. He's like, oh my god! I love the fact that he's like,
he stays in character. Yeah.
yeah, such a good actor for doing that. That's what you get. You get a mouthful of salt water for being
And this
so.
was actually filmed in the studio in England. These scenes
yeah?
in the water, yeah, for
Oh.
safety reasons. Yeah. Stunt Brett, you wouldn't jump into the Niagara Falls, I hope, right? That'd be too damn. I'm sure she could do it, but too damn dangerous. Yep.
Yes.
Quick thinking. I can't give up my secret identity.
Well, he knows that if he tells her, she's not gonna keep his secret. At least he doesn't know that he can trust her yet.
And how lucky
Like
is he that she went into the side there? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think she had enough of thrashing around like a crazy maniac and not being saved.
On stunt says if you can do a stunt over and over safely, it's a stunt. If not, it's an accident. LOL. Yeah, good point. Yep.
Yeah. She ends up saving him.
We'll have to do a moon show with Stunt Brett one time.
Yes, we'll have to. We'll get 20 experts to come in and see if we can convince Stunt Brett that they're actually.
Well, I think we went to the moon because Ralph Cramden would always say, "To the moon, Alice." So didn't he send Alice to
One
the
of
moon?
these days, right?
Yeah, one of these days. Yeah. But I grew up, you know, steeped in NASA and books and articles and stuff. But I can see why you always should be a skeptic over everything, right? Always ask questions. And
yeah, I love it.
Yeah, and MythBusters did a really great episode on the moon landing, which is really fun to watch. Yep. Planet Houston. You don't have water on Krypton? Jesus allegory here, maybe.
Yes.
Or Satan, right? Yeah.
Dude is like, what is in this coffee? Maybe I need to put something
Folgers.
in.
And Moonbeam says his dad worked on recovering the astronauts. That's very cool, Moonbeam. Yep.
Ooh. Frames and Rhythm says the glasses hides everything. If Retro didn't have her glasses, we wouldn't know who she was. So
All right, that snake wouldn't be able to hurt her.
it
Sorry,
wouldn't be
comic book
able, yeah,
nerd
it
there.
wouldn't be able to hurt her at all.
Yeah, it would be. It would, hit her, but yeah.
Except him,
There's
right?
more comedic Lester stuff. Yep.
Like, oh, I can't do it.
Come on, Nun.
Yeah, this hairstyle is drastically different from the one that
Yeah,
she had in the first movie, which kind of threw me off. And
I
then
don't like. I
other,
don't like it. Yeah.
yeah, it's more comic book accurate, I guess, to like the 50s and the 30s.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah.
Hand stays in there a little long. Yep. Is that a wedding ring she had there? It
Oh, I didn't see that.
looked like a wedding ring to her.
Oh no, they do have wedding rings. They're pretending to be
Oh, that's
husband and
right.
wife.
That's right.
Remember
Yeah,
for
that's
this
right. Yeah,
scene?
yeah,
Because he
yeah,
has
yeah.
one too. I love this change, the
Now
costume change.
the Donner cut is with her pulling the gun on Superman and going to shoot him.
Now she's wearing a totally different wig.
Yeah.
It's a totally different length than she was in the last scene. It's just so funny.
Good catch it. Because Donner didn't have the reveal with this scene. He had the reveal that was he wanted to do the screen test reveal where she pulls the gun and says, "I'm going to shoot you now because I know you're Superman."
Those lava lamp
Yeah, the
things are
bedpost.
just
Yeah.
they're killing me right now. They are killing they're killing me right now. Like, oh my
There,
god.
there needs to be some Barry White music playing right now,
I
and
know this is like perfect. Like this movie is like right out of the 60s possibly. Like it would be a perfect like casino room in the 60s. Casino hotel room. And
very
like,
cheesy '70s.
yeah,
Yep.
oh man.
And when Niagara
Complete
Falls is the
with
honeymoon place, right? So that's what they're famous
yes,
for.
yes.
So
And complete with a vibrating bed.
yeah,
Because a regular bed won't do it. It won't cut it.
yeah, we'll
Okay.
cut it. Yeah,
Yeah. You can't have just regular, sleeping activities in a regular bed. You gotta have it vibrate.
you gotta have the magic fingers. Yeah, yeah.
That is hilarious. Oh, that's the
So
guy that was in all the Bond movies.
yeah, so some people are saying it's the same universe. Yeah,
Oh my god! Oh, Space Force, Girl Force, JJ West fans. Hello, how are you? This is Retro Nerd Girl. Nice specs. Red is your color. I do love red, and just so happens that it works out.
yeah, looks
Works
good.
out
Yeah, yeah.
fine. Great to see you, Space Force. I love the name. I love the name. Girl Force JJ West fans. So good. Frames and Rhythm says with seafoam green carpet. I mean, you have to get the coloring just right,
Yeah.
right?
Well, the Spy Who Loved Me rug, yep.
Yeah, William Blake Hall says all we need now is Lois in a leopard bikini. Wow,
Ooh.
wow.
Well, I did find, I shouldn't say these things, but I found my, you're cleaning up the house and my grandfather's house. I found some magazines that maybe I shouldn't see, and one of them was Playboy, and it had Margot Kidder was on the cover. In the '70s, she was in Playboy.
Okay, so that is something that is
I didn't open it up.
completely.
I didn't open it up to look at though. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
no,
look.
you couldn't because it's just that's right. These guys like terrorize a small town before they get to the White House. Ooh,
What a primitive device.
it reminds me of what's his name saying, "Uncivilized," referring to guns.
And why is Don wearing lifts? Isn't he like 6'6" in real life? He's got look at his boots,
I guess they probably just wanted him to be extra tall.
even bigger. Yeah.
Look at them; they're like rolling their eyes, like he's a cat, like giving them a present. Oh my god.
Oh, Stunt Brat turned down Playboy with the Stunt Woman edition. They were shocked.
Ooh,
LOL.
ooh. Yeah, I was thinking about Playboy as a concept, which is not around today, um, which I think is very interesting, our
well,
society.
well, back then it was kind of like avant garde to do. It was kind of like a cool in the '70s. It was
It was
considered like
artistic. Yeah,
artistic, yeah, to
mhm,
kind of do it. Yeah, and
and
they weren't,
many actresses did it for the art, and
yeah, they were more tastefully done than certain other magazines we won't mention. But
very
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
Pamela Anderson was on there quite a bit.
Never saw it.
Neither. And, Stemrat says, "I turned down Playboy, who did a stem" oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, so
Yeah, yeah. Wow. I wonder what did they offer a lot of money for that? But yeah, I don't know. God bless you. Yeah, that's then it's always out there, right? I mean, if once you do that, that's it, right? So
yeah. Oh, he's learning how to do it. He's getting better and better at practicing at it. Look at it. It's getting a little he's, like, excited.
only paying 10,000. All right, for 20,000, I'll do it. No.
I love how these 2 just walk into the place. They're like, they don't ever put anything romantic between the 2, but they just really, like, are, like, the perfect partners for each other. Oh my gosh.
Set those buns down here. Oh no,
Don't do
this
it.
could go really wrong.
What? She barely touches it. It's like, what a
Assad
great
is not
effect.
amused. Yeah.
Yeah, what a great effect, though. Oh, Sunbright says, "Turned down Playboy in 1994, right after I had my son and was 40." Wow, but I look younger. Yeah, yeah. She
I'm
looks
sure
so
she looked.
young.
Yeah.
She looks so young.
Red Sonja.
Oh, By the way, love her boots. I need a pair like that in red. He has a
Hey,
totally
Poon's
different
got
power set. I mean,
yeah,
what is that? Like levitating finger paint?
telekinetics, I guess, or yeah,
Yeah.
Superman doesn't have that power.
And the boy's accent is very interesting. It's definitely not a Southern accent.
Yeah, you could see the mat underneath there, but that's a tough stunt to do too.
Oh, Putin's cat and I.
Hey,
I
Poon's got yeah.
I got a message that you became you bought me a coffee, which I'm like super, super excited about. Thank you so much. So after the show, I am going to play a thank you video for you. Thank you super, super much. That really helps me out quite a lot. So good to see you. And Moonbeam says, I was 40 when Retro and I started our channels. Yes, back in 2016.
Wow, gonna be 10 years soon. Yep, before you know
Yeah,
it. Yep.
yeah, it'll be 10 years.
Oh, and Brett was on Babe Watch. Oh no, excuse me, Baywatch. We called her Babe Watch when she was 3 months preggers. Almost couldn't zip up the size 7 wetsuit. That was a very popular show in college when I was watching that.
Oh yeah, that one.
Married with Children and Baywatch was must see TV on the weekends. Yep.
That's right. He flew to, I don't know, Brazil to get like fruits for her or something. He did.
Yeah, just imagine
The fresh
orchid. Is that an
flowers.
orchid or? I mean, imagine having a boyfriend like that. I mean, he could make diamonds, right? He could take the lump of coal and make a diamond for you. And
Mark, I didn't even think about that.
I'd like takeout from Paris tonight.
I mean, just add that to my fantasy list.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, and that was important there.
super
See how
boyfriend.
the green crystal gets knocked to the side? The original crystal.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's the first one that
The first
introduces,
one, yeah.
yeah.
So that saves the day by Lois not putting that back in the holder there.
Mhm. Citizen. He's like, "This satisfies me."
Yeah, the whole planet. Oh, I look good here. Yeah. Makeup.
I love his attitude, the whole thing. Very pompous, but also he doesn't say a whole lot. Ooh, now he's gaining some skills.
He's been practicing.
Yeah.
Flash from a copper tone smile. Oh God, that hurt.
That was like animation there.
Yeah. Oh, I love Knight Rider, Stunt Brat. Great show. Yep.
Oh, Knight Rider? Oh, I love Knight Rider. That beat like dun 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 dun.
Where is Superman?
Yeah, do not
He's with
tell
his
these
new
guys about
girlfriend.
yes.
Come on. He's got
He's
no
playing
TV in the
some
Fortress of Solitude. Yep.
I know, and he's playing some Barry White right now.
Well, that's what the the newer movies too. The Fortress is really high tech, and he's got
Ooh,
robots, and it did have robots in the comic too.
that's messed up if somebody can catch a rocket, a launched rocket in the midair. That's definitely a stunt, person there hanging. I love it, she's like, just like, "Oh, interesting,
Yeah, that tickles.
Mhm.
Well, that line too is like the Kryptonians couldn't fly. I mean, unless they're talking about like high tech, rings that they had, or like a Legionnaire ring. But that's all right.
Hmm,
Like if
their
I'd
learning
rewritten that,
curve their learning curve was really short, though. They were
yeah,
like, "Look at all the things we can do."
yeah, I would have said like, look at how primitive their flying machines are, or something like that.
Yeah,
Because the Kryptonians can't fly.
he's busy right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Cue the Barry White music. Yep.
Boom, chicka-lacka-lacka, boom.
I try to do that every time, and it never works.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. I'm not that strong yet.
yeah. When opening champagne, you must be very, very careful. Aw, oh, I like this part.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, gonna make his move.
My mom was not happy with this scene. Well, this scene's not so bad, but fast forward a few minutes. Yeah. It's very done, but yeah.
Ooh, what's she's gonna change into
More.
something more comfortable. Well,
Yeah. What is
I
she? She brought something more comfortable in her purse.
know, in that little bag. Rizakai is here. Hi, Rizakai. It's been a while. Hey, retro nerd girl. I'm off to work. I'll catch the replay. Okay, we'll see you in the replay. So good to see you. It's been a long time.
That's a good deal.
Oh, yeah, she's now having a completely different hairstyle.
Yeah, this was a reshot or Lester scene.
Yeah, so many different hair. There's like at least 3 different hairstyles that she's rocking
Well,
in
she
this.
was slipping into something more comfortable. Yep.
I am
And why does he have to do this?
because he would probably rip her face off if he kissed her. Like, "Oh, yes, I love you so much. Mwah." I'm like, "Oh my god, where's your face?"
It turned her into a pile of goo.
Like, "Oh my god, let me give you a hug." Mwah, crushed.
Yeah. Maybe think about this for a week, before, can we have a trial period here?
Yeah, yeah.
And there's no TV in here, no cell phones. No one knows what's happening in the outside world,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Well, yeah, Moonbeam All-Star Superman's a fantastic comic limited series. Yep.
Oh.
It's about the death of Superman or the end of Superman.
Oh.
It's about 10 years ago now. But really great artwork, great story. Yep. And Lois gets Superman's powers for the day. Yep.
That's some pretty cool special effects that they did there. Oh,
Kind of
a
like a
little yeah, a
Raiders of the
little
Lost Ark.
cheesy, but also a little bit like they're rebuilding him. Ooh, ooh, that seems pretty permanent.
How are we gonna get back to Metropolis? I was They're stuck at the North Pole now.
Yeah, yeah, it's so g I love this because he as soon as they leave the fortress, it is like a nightmare for them.
Well, you better say yes.
Yeah, yeah. Like, I really like the super guy.
Yeah.
Now that you can't lift a building, you're not like the strongest person on planet Earth. I'm not into it. I'm not into it anymore. What if she said that? Like, no, thank you. Oh, Moonbeam says that Lex gets powers too in that one.
Yeah, and the All-Star Superman. Yeah, and there's a really great as they're in the chat. They're saying, yeah, the animated version, if you don't have the comics, is great to watch. Yep, did a nice job with it. Yep.
Look at these guys. They're hilarious. I always like this scene where they're flying.
Oh, my mom's covering my eyes right now.
Oh, oh, oh.
I'm just remembering it in the movie theaters like a 10-year-old
I was
kid.
like,
Yeah,
"Wait a minute, what's up with the silver sheets?" I mean, dang.
she was not happy. They're not happy. Yep.
We are going all out for this bed. It's really like,
It's a super
crazy.
bed.
Yeah, it is you're right.
You
I
kind of fall
totally
in there. You're stuck together.
you're like, "Oh, no, I'm sliding. I'm sliding closer to you."
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and Kelly's mentioned the Donner cut. He loses his powers after they sleep together. Yeah,
Oh,
or he removes his powers after that. Yeah,
okay. I was thinking it would be better to do it before, because then you
So you don't have a super accident.
for logistics reasons, you know what I mean?
Of course, the president would be in the bunker, but in the White House, but
Exactly. Probably on
they'd
on
still
an air
get into the bunker anyway. This makes for a much better scene,
yeah,
of course.
or
Yeah.
even, like, on Air Force One, but no, they could chase that down any really quick.
Kneel before Zod. Sorry, can I every time he says it again.
That's right, this is. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that guy didn't seem presidential. It's good acting. Yep.
Oh, you gave it away, come on, don't say it.
Where is he? So he's got the best lines in the movie, Zod. Yeah.
So you're saying the wrong thing.
Are they driving on the wrong side of the road there?
Yeah, oh, I think they're are they out of the country, or are they in
No,
Canada?
I don't know if they're still in Canada or they don't explain how they got a car, how they got out of there.
Yeah.
And now he's got to go to the bathroom too. Unfortunately,
Yeah. He's been holding it in for years.
yeah. For years, yeah.
That would have been really a funny thing if you were, like, in the bathroom, he's, like, peeing and it's taking forever. He's like, "I've been holding this for so long." Oh, boy. He forgets he's not Superman. This is, like, what happens to normal people when we get into arguments.
I mean, he's a pretty big guy, Christopher Reeve.
Guy plays he plays, dirty.
Sucker Punch. Yeah.
Yeah. Dang, he lost all of his
Confidence. Yeah.
yeah. Oh man. Right. They really got him bad.
Yeah, I
Oh,
thought everyone
poor
was friendly in Canada, right? Putin's cat.
Oh boy, yeah, this is what does it.
The box. Yep. Before Zod. Sorry.
That was
So
a
good.
terrible first impression, Zodi. To exert more control. Mm. This reminds me of The Shining, but
Yeah. Where does car? Didn't he have a car before? Where's this car?
no, he gave it to Lois so she could go back,
Uh,
and he's just he abandoned her to become Superman again. I love that it's not an easy decision to go back, just go back.
you'd never make it though. I mean, he's going to the North Pole. It's
I
crazy.
know. That's insane.
And he doesn't even have a
Like,
tauntaun with him.
I know, it's the planet Hoth all over again.
Yeah.
Superman, how'd you get to planet Hoth?
I mean, it can't be that tough to get to the fortress, right? I mean, they left it one and got back. Yep.
And it's 1980, same year as Empire Strikes Back. So could have been shot at the very same location.
Yeah.
They knew you would. The sleeper has awakened.
Yep.
I couldn't resist. I like that he calls for his father in this because of such the impact of the first movie.
Yeah.
And his father was the one who really spoke to him in that one.
I wonder if this is a Donner shot then.
It might
There's
be.
a bunch of
Ooh,
YouTube videos out there that they put them side by side where like all the differences. And there
yeah,
we go. There's Lois's screw up,
yeah,
the original crystal,
yeah.
which
Oh,
saved the
there it
day.
is,
Yeah.
glowing. Yeah, and he called for his father. And that crystal is the one that he first has, where he got the message from his father. It's so great.
No.
Like, this is too complicated for me.
Yeah. Oh, they're bored.
They're bored.
Yeah, Boone's cat. Yeah, Brando sued and he won. That's why they didn't have him in the second movie, so they wouldn't have to pay him.
Yeah. I already got that.
Yeah. Superman. Wait.
Oh. It's really pushing his luck here. Stroke the entire Australia. Okay. Nice transition, actually.
Yep.
Now her hair is totally a different length.
Yes, longer.
it.
Yeah.
Like, whoa, 4 hours ago you had your hair was like here.
Yeah. It was a long walk back. Yep.
Yeah. It's been months later. Oh, Sergeant Giratana is here. Evening, Retro Nerd Girl. I have wanted to watch Reeves Superman movies, but because Warner Brothers keeps holding back from using Brainiac and Metallo in the live action Superman films, I just can't bother. Oh no!
They're gonna have
Sorry about
they're
that.
gonna have they're gonna have Brainiac in the next movie, I would guess. Yep. Or Metallo.
Sorry,
Yeah. I think that's the
sorry
rumor
about
that
that.
because
Don't
everyone
you say
wants
that?
all the Superman fans want Brainiac. Yep.
Yeah. Uh-oh. They now know Superman's weakness.
The guy throws a garbage can at him. It's like, what's that gonna do? Great Caesar's Ghost.
A little late to call the police. Tom Baker says, RNG and Mark D stream of Jaws is my favorite movie watch along ever. Oh my!
Thank you.
I'm
Thank you
doing
very much.
something
Yep.
with Jaws again soon, so keep your eyes out for what I do. And it's so good to see all of you guys in here.
Yeah, here's my Jaws clock I made.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Can never have too much Jaws stuff.
Oh yeah. I really wanted that popcorn bucket with the
It's
Jaws.
sold out.
Yeah.
I went to buy it online. I got the email, it's in stock, and then when I clicked on it, like sold out.
Yeah, they need to reprint that again.
I probably could print one. Yeah, let's see. And they're on eBay too. You can buy them on eBay, but you got to pay a
Oh,
lot of
yeah, it's a little
pay a
pricey.
steep fee. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wait, it'll probably the price will come down. Yep.
You have to pay a finder's fee, I guess.
Yeah.
She was gonna rip her apart.
She lives for now.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
somebody's here playing triumphant music.
Thank God. That's the best one. Kneel before sundown.
Yes. And by the way, Mark, thank you for the clips earlier. I saw
Yeah,
them. I had such a chuckle.
the Neil. I play the kneel before Zod one all the time. It's just, or if someone
So
disagrees with me, I just hit the kneel before Zod.
So cool.
When Stunt Brett says that clock really bites, it does. Yeah, you gotta watch your fingers with that one. Yep. Yeah. Ouch.
He should have took them to the moon and then had the fight,
Somewhere safe. Yeah.
because
But
then they
this
wouldn't have
was
learned his secret.
in the movie theater as a kid. I love this fight. I mean, now
Oh,
it's
yeah,
obviously looks a little bit dated, with the. But they did a
but
really good job with the practical effects they had. Yep.
yeah, so cool. And I thought it was really cool to have him kind of react to it too, in the way he did. Like, there would be debris that falls into your eyes.
Yep.
NPC and I says Gene Hackman did not do reshoots for Superman 2. This is all old footage for the back of somebody else's head. Yes, yes, we were talking about that earlier in the watch party, and yeah, a lot of people didn't return for Superman 2's reshoot.
Yeah, it was really weird. As I was saying before, yeah, they were doing 1 and 2 together, had to stop 2 for time constraints. So then they had to come back and finish 2 or redo 2. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Sarah Douglas's Superman. That's the other clip I love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course, they said her voice was dubbed over by someone, so I'm not sure if that's the dub voice or. In some scenes, they kind of dubbed her over. They said,
Oh, that would suck because she has a fantastic voice.
"Yeah, that would have been Lester's doing it."
Yeah. Some dubbing voiceovers, you just don't realize like how it takes away from the movie, you know? Ooh.
Yeah, in the Donner cut, Superman gets hit into the Statue of Liberty in one scene, into
Oh,
the
really?
torch.
This is where they learn his secret.
He cares about these mortals.
It's Superman's weakness is that he cares. Yeah.
Well, just don't stand there.
Superman, look where you're flying to. Oh my God.
Yeah. Could you give me a 5-star review, please, on my Uber Uber
What if he was like
superheroine?
flying and not knowing where he's going and just skewed some building with that?
Because the girl was really cute. He crashes. Yeah. Yeah. Why would he put it back up there right under non? It's like, I mean, non could just throw that back off. Yeah.
Sod, you cruel man. People are in danger. Oh, I'm getting some buffering. Okay, super
Oh,
breath.
Wex Wuther is here in the chat.
Oh, Lex Luthor! Hello, Lex Luthor. It's like, oh, this movie makes us evil geniuses look like clowns. If I had been there, Big Blue would have never. I would have been done for. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Come on, your cold breath. Oh, reflective. Ooh.
Cool it. The ad is that's a nice touch in the background. Yeah. I guess the Superman would never have bad breath, right? He could just chill his breath out, right? Yeah.
Yes. Ooh. Now imagine being a kid and watching this in the theaters. So much
Oh, it was
fun.
fun. Yeah.
That was me with my mom watching this. Oh my God, we had so much fun. And of course, everyone was rooting for Superman. Oh no! Sorry, Wax Googler. Everybody was rooting for Superman in the theater.
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah. So that's the clip I love.
Yeah, I
Superman.
love it. I thought it was a cool trick that she
Oh, there's a Marlboro truck that doesn't exist because they don't mark the cigarette trucks so they don't get robbed.
yeah, they don't
Yeah.
that was a commercial placement or oh no, it's got Zod. Gonna fling him into space. Whoa! Another
More
ad.
yeah, more subtle product placement. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much did that cost Coke?
Okay, yeah. Oh, Evita, remember that play that was on Broadway forever?
Forever. Yep, yep. Don't cry for me,
Along with
Argentina. Yep.
along with Cats, yeah. Oh,
She
Moonbeam
got
Cats. I mentioned Cats.
hurt doing this scene because they said the crane slipped a little bit. And she didn't
Oh,
want to move her arm, Sarah Douglas. So in the making of, she said she tore a bunch of muscles and stuff because she's like, for a split second, I thought I really did have superpowers. She didn't want to lower arms a little bit.
Oh, wow, that's
She
so
said she
sad.
got hurt. And the director like, "Well, why did you try to lift the bus?" You know? I wonder if you do, like, if you play Superman long enough, you think you really could fly. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a well done fight for practical effects back then,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, 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 this is great stuff. 1980? Come on. You gotta give him credit for doing such a great job. That's hilarious. They're like, "Let's go get him." They killed Superman.
Yeah. The wait till Doomsday shows up, that's in a few years, yep. "We're gonna get you people," yeah. I mean, there's a fine line between bravery and stupidity. It's,
Yeah, yeah, these guys can
I mean,
fly. They shoot
to quote
laser
Spinal
beams from
Tap.
their eyes.
Yeah.
This guy the whole time was eating a snow cone or ice cream cone.
Now this ends up being kind of a hokey scene, unfortunately. I mean, it's special effects wise and the stunts are well done, but
Yeah, and there's a couple of obvious, like, green screen moments, but it's still like this one, but it this is very practically done.
yeah,
The
his
hair.
hair. This is all Lester, yeah, with the
Yeah,
yeah, Putin's got to say Lester nonsense here, yeah. Yeah, like the
this
guy's
guy
not gonna stay in the phone like
yeah,
stay in the phone booth and try to keep talking. I
and
mean,
he's still talking.
yeah. The guy just did a somersault there. It's like, the stunt
Yeah,
people are doing their best, but yeah.
yeah. Very to meet you, they're doing.
That's from The Watchmen, yep.
That that's incredible. Yeah, the practical, like, cars flipping, people, the paper, all that stuff is really great, uh, great stuff.
Who's roller skating in the middle of this attack? Now some of these are miniatures too. They did a really
Yeah,
nice job
yeah.
with the
So good. It looks really great. Come on, Superman, get these guys.
where's Superman going?
Like, it's not warm there, by the way. You can see his breath
Yeah.
uh, in the air. So cool. I love the little details. They don't realize what he's doing.
Yeah. Lex Luthor? from its address.
Oh boy.
Wouldn't it be really cold on top of Non? Just saying.
Yeah,
Above the clouds, yeah.
not that much breeze happening there either. A little
Yeah,
bit, a little breeze.
yep. Maybe they just could have put her in a chair and then hold the
Oh
chair,
my
yep.
god, yes.
No, but you would freeze. I mean, you just that's okay, just a movie about people who can fly, so, yep.
Oh, this is such a great scene. Lex Luthor still has, like, some of the best lines in the movie.
Yep.
I thought this was cool.
Yeah, this was something the comic book fans were not happy with, the cellophane S.
Yeah.
It's like, where did that come from? Superman never did that.
See, the only thing I would say is that definitely for sure this is possible because he's been on Earth a longer time and knows how to use his powers better.
Yep.
I didn't know they could do this though. Disappear and reappear. And he could do it
Well,
too.
he can move at super speed, so
Yeah.
he's
No,
got the
but
powers of the Flash. So you would I don't know what they're considering this here, but you could vibrate your molecules and disappear.
oh boy. So cool. I love it.
Rip her in half.
I love the look on it. Superman's face. Forever.
Kill him
No.
again.
Australia. So smart. I love it. I love it.
And why does he let him? Why does he let Zod talk to Lex there? Well, it's okay.
They're like, okay, we'll give him
Yeah, it can
Australia.
Australia. It's entirely populated by criminals, so that's okay.
Well, not today, right? Today everybody's
Yeah, yeah, Princess Bride quote. Yeah. Oh, Lex becomes president at one point in the comics. Yep.
Oh. Well, he's smart enough to do something like that.
And my Echo device just responded to that question.
I love that we saw this before, and so we have an idea like, oh man, but we didn't see the whole transformation of the like,
Yeah,
the whole Raiders of the Lost Ark transformation.
yeah,
But
that's
but
kind of
this
a
is
miss there.
yeah, but we get the idea that it's what it did.
And shouldn't they feel weak like Superman felt weak when he came out?
Yeah,
I guess in your mind though, they don't know what happened. So,
yeah,
and again, it's a comic book movie, but yeah,
yeah.
finally.
It was odd.
He doesn't say it. He doesn't say it.
I
I'm gonna
know, this
dub
is
it
the
into
time.
my version. I'm gonna dub it in. Tasada.
I love the way he's playing.
I mean, he would just like break every bone, squish his hand off. It's like
That is so crazy. And
so
into who knows
Terrence did
where.
he did the first part of that stunt. It was shown in the making of
Oh,
Nod.
yeah?
He didn't do the going down, but he did the flying back. Yeah. Pain in the neck. No, she actually knocks poor Sarah Douglas out on on one of the punches.
Oh,
She didn't.
snap.
She missed the punch and knocked her out. Yep.
Oh, no.
Found her trap.
Oh, boy.
Punix Cat's asking, "Did they die?" No, there's actually a scene in the Donner cut that was never shown, and one of the actors was O'Halloran was talking about it, where they film sending the three criminals are going to prison. So, yeah, Superman didn't kill them yet. They cut it out.
Oh, so they rewrote the ending where they went to jail?
Well, they just didn't show. They didn't show it. Yep.
Mm.
With the three, Zod and
Because
the
forever
Kryptonians
and
going to
ever,
prison.
I thought those
Yeah.
guys were dead.
No, they're not dead yet. Well, they're just mortals now too, right? So they're not a threat to Superman. So
Yeah, no, but when they fell, they would have been
yeah, you
in,
thought,
like,
but they
ice.
didn't want people to think that they killed Superman wouldn't kill anyone. So
Yeah, yeah. No, I could see why they would wanna do that. But, yeah, for years, I thought
you thought
they
they were
were
dead.
dead.
Yep.
I thought they were dead.
Yeah, she punched Moonbeam. Yeah, she punched her by accident. Yeah,
Yeah, she wasn't supposed to punch her.
yeah, yeah.
But if you're just, if you get punched in the face, you could absolutely get knocked out, by somebody who's not very powerful because of, just the impact of not expecting to actually get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Oh, she is depressed. And I think I know why he does this. 'Cause aw. Hmm.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you've been with Superman, oh.
Man, right? Yeah.
Ooh, don't hurt him, girl. Don't hurt him. With taking off the
Yeah.
glasses. Oh, Lord.
He's moving in for the super
Oh,
kiss.
boy. Oh, no. The super guest. God.
And
Oh, boy.
I'll show you that panel in the comic book after after the movie. Yep.
Oh, man. I suppose that might happen in real life. He's like, he's like, "Okay, I'm done here." I love the music, the Wizard of Oz music there.
Yeah. He's quite a kisser, Superman. Yeah.
Yes. She's totally doesn't remember
Yeah.
anything.
Everyone in the movie, they're like, "What? What's going on?"
A girl after my own heart. A burger with everything on it. I don't eat burgers anymore, but when I did,
Yeah.
it was with everything. She's like, "Oh, too
Yeah.
much."
You got to catch up. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Now this scene I loved as a kid, but I really dislike now as an adult.
Mm.
Because Superman wouldn't go back and cause all this damage. He wouldn't bother with this guy. It's just, or wouldn't. He just wouldn't do this. Yeah.
Yeah. Superman has got some trash talking skills, though.
I mean, it's a satisfying scene, but it's something.
I love the way they're like, "Oh, boy." If I was the owner of that establishment, he would not be allowed to come back in.
Like I've been working out. And he especially wouldn't do this here, make a huge mess of everything. I've been working out.
Tell me your routine.
And watching the interview for this too, making of Christopher Reeve really liked the ending here, and he said we wouldn't have done this 5 years ago. You know, the country's in the doldrums, and but now he's like everyone's much more patriotic, and you know, the switch from the mid '70s to the '80s.
Yes.
You know, not that he's an American hero, but just the patriotism of it. So, it's strictly
Yeah,
American
yeah.
hero, but yeah.
Ah, the famous scene, I love this.
And I love
Iconic.
this effect
Yeah,
here, yeah. This scene, yeah.
just just him flying, and then he takes a look at the camera and smiles at us. It's so nice.
Yeah. Reeve was just so great,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my
So good.
god, that is incredible. Always makes me feel so good to see this movie. Um, let's see, and go down the list. Um, and Bonzo's agreeing with you, 100% agree. Too petty to go back and slap this guy around.
Or he would have found, like, a smart way to embarrass him, Bonzo, I agree, yeah, like,
Mm,
something to, like, make him look bad, but not do it
mm,
that way. It's
mm.
like, that's what something I would imagine, you know, as a kid or yeah, you'd love to see that bully get into trouble, but,
Yeah,
change it
yeah.
up, yeah.
Well, I think, that might be a good way to do it. I didn't mind it at all because I was like, "Yeah, get up." I was
Yeah.
like when I was a kid, I was like,
Well
"Yeah."
yeah, yeah, you're no, I love in the movie theater, you're cheering, you know, if you got bullied by anyone, you were just yeah,
Oh,
it wa
yes.
yeah,
I was it was, one of those moments where it's like, Superman can do this for us, you know? Um, a kind of moment where, yeah, you kinda, wish you could come to your school and straighten some people out for you.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I got bullied as a kid, "Oh, you like Dungeons& and Dragons, and yeah, you're a little bit overweight," and or maybe a
Yes,
lot
yes.
overweight, and you like Star Wars and all this nerd stuff, and, then I started to do a little bit of weightlifting, and then no one wanted to pick on me after that, but, yeah, I mean, there's people get picked on, so that yeah, I love that scene where
Yeah,
the emotion of it is there, but,
yeah.
just like Superman would be above doing that though, yeah.
Yeah, I think as a and theoretically for, like, the classic character, absolutely. Um, but, yeah, it was definitely one of those things, that I was, like, totally into. And I also loved whenever there's like, an episode or something where Superman is a bad guy, I'm like, "Oh, yes,"
Yeah.
because it's so different from, who he is. So, let's see. And William Blake Hall says, Mark, thank you for mentioning Apollo earlier. I appreciate that. Awesome. Yeah. And William Blake Hall is cutting out right now. So thank you for hanging out with us. I'm glad we managed to have the movie just in time for you to come back and enjoy it
Yeah.
with us. And take care. Our thoughts are with you, and just loving having you around. let's see. Um, and it says in all the old comic books, they always had the 89-pound weakling getting stronger with some kind of pills or something. Yeah, I really.
Yep, that's what I took. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just growing up, right? And you
Yeah.
just get a little stronger every day. And Moonbeam, what? It says yesterday was talk like a pirate day. No, I missed it. Okay, next year I'll be there. I'll be there for that. Let's see. Okay, so I think we're all set to wrap up. And any last thoughts about Superman 2?
Oh, sure.
Um,
Yeah.
um,
I just want to share my screen for 1 second. I just want to show everyone the super kiss
oh,
from the
okay.
comics. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's add that.
So this is Action Comics 306 from 1963. So Clark Kent pretends to be Superman. It's these old issues are so cute. But so I'll zoom in a little bit here. But
Oh, thanks.
so Superman's in the Christmas party at the Daily Planet, and so he gives her a kiss. So who said he was timid? All Clark needs is a bit of Christmas spirit, some mistletoe, and whammo. He's a major leaguer at smooching.
Oh man.
Oh, catch her, she's dizzy. And then the line is here. Where did you pick up that technique? Oh, maybe it's a sort of a hidden talent. After all, you don't know anything about me. True indeed. Lois would pass out if she knew it was Superman, my other identity, who kissed her. So it's like the super kiss that that they say that's where that's from. I don't even, there's so many issues of Superman. It's
Pose there.
so
It's almost
pure.
the same as the one in the movie. The way
Yeah,
like he grabs to kind of like positions his hand on her face the same
yeah,
way. It's really sweet and tender and just beautiful. Aw, I love
yeah.
it. I love it. I love it.
So it's cute. Yeah. So that's where allegedly that's that's where that's from. But yeah, no, I mean I really love this movie. It's got its problems. And,
Oh yeah, I too love it. I love it for all the practical stuff. There's a couple of things you can see the outline of certain special effects that they did, and there was a lot of comedy and silliness. But I genuinely really love this movie, especially from the nostalgia of remembering seeing it in the movie theater, but also there is a lot of story behind the making of this film, and legacy, I suppose, and just also looking at like how many different hairstyles Lois is wearing.
yeah,
It's
from all
just
the
like, okay,
reshoots.
okay,
Yeah,
that's the old one. That's in the so this you can almost follow the timeline of events, and I think even within the reshoots there were changes. So um it's almost like looking at the Justice League movie where you're just like, okay, that's the original footage, and that's the one
that's
that
a
they
reshoot.
reshot. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
so. Um, I would say kind of fun to look at it like that. I mean, but I think behind the scenes, all the drama and stuff could be very life changing for a lot of the people involved, and very upsetting, to to be so involved in a movie and then all of a sudden you're not, you're not even a part of the next steps going forward when you put so much of your time and energy into it. So it could be really, really hard. Um, and Tom Baker says, RNG, you've been streaming for 10 years? No, actually, I've only been streaming since 2022.
live streaming, I guess, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But you've been on
And
YouTube with
and
videos
for
before that, huh?
almost, yeah, for 9 years. And so it will be 10 years next June 16th. So we are counting down, and we're gonna throw the biggest party ever on on YouTube for that for sure.
Didn't your
And
first live stream go like 10 hours or 12 hours? I
it
was there for
was
your first live stream. It was really
thank
long, or 8 hours,
you.
something. You
Yeah, it was
had
it
so
was
much
7
fun.
hours. It was 7 hours, and I was totally blissful throughout the whole thing. So if you want to see my first stream, it was not the best stream ever, but it was a lot
It
of
was
fun
very
for
good.
me. I could not catch up with the comments. It was so hilarious, and so many people made an appearance. It was really nice. Also, I did do a marathon, but it wasn't. I wouldn't say a live stream necessary in the sense of me being in front of the camera for 10 hours. But I did do a stream for over 10 hours for a marathon. But I guess we'll have to try to do another marathon
Yeah,
stream one day where I'm in
yeah.
front of the camera. That'll be fun. What's the longest you've streamed for?
I probably like 5 or 6 hours. I think I started doing some of my when I go to a Comic-Con,
Mm.
and then I start doing my slideshows. I think I was on with Claudia and Raquel one night, and I think I kept going and going, and they're like, "Why don't you split this into 2 shows?" So now I do like 2 or 3 shows when I go to a Comic-Con. So
Oh,
try not to
wow.
cram it all in because there's just so much stuff to talk about and show. But Dadman, our buddy Dadman, has done some 24-hour streams. He does that typically for New Year's, and he does New Year's around the world and does every time zone. He announces
Mm.
the New Year. So I think he almost made it
Oh,
around the
man,
world
yeah.
this time. I think he skipped the last couple of time zones, but
Yeah. That
yeah,
man's fantastic. I love
streaming is
it.
so much fun. You don't realize,
Mm.
and then you get going and your adrenaline's up. So yeah, you realize like, oh wait, it's been I've been streaming for 4 hours, and the chat is so much fun to talk to everyone, and
Yes.
so that's what keeps you going. If you didn't have the chat,
It's the
obviously, then
people, yeah, it's the
yeah,
friends
yeah,
that you make, and, even just, like, some people stopping by to say hello, sometimes that's, like, just to keep you going. I think that's great. So, yeah,
yeah.
maybe I'll do I know I'm doing, of course, I love doing something for Christmas and New Year's Eve, but we'll see how things go. Bonzo has a question, says, when are the Retro Chronicles? He's talking about the Retro Nerd Girl Chronicles right now. Um, they are, I have 2 episodes up for members in the membership, and I am um, up to episode 4 over on Substack. And that is really let me see if I can get a link. It's actually in the link is in the description for Retro Nerd Girl Chronicles if you want to go there. And let me see if I can get an actual link to put in the chat, because it would be nice for you guys to have access to it.
And
Um,
everyone become a channel member if you can. Yep.
Yes, become a channel member if you can. It really helps us out here on YouTube because of all of the weird things that they're doing. A lot of people are not seeing my videos, which is I don't really get upset about that at all. But some of them are really good, and I don't get a chance to. Nobody gets a chance to see them. So I'm sorry for taking up so much time doing this, but
No, no. Here, while you're finding that, I'll show you my light box that I just made for.
oh yes, okay.
Yeah, I got to put the real light
Um,
in, but you put LEDs in these, but yeah, so that's kind of over lighting there, but with the
what?
camera, but so you put LEDs and you make a light box. So I didn't have a chance to put the LEDs in yet, but what you do, you put the LED lights through. Oop, there it is. On the inside, you wrap
Okay.
LEDs, so it's USB powered, and then you have a light box you can hang on the wall that ends up looking really
That
really
is
cool.
insane.
Yeah.
That is
See, I'm
insane.
Superman. I'll put this on my chest. Yeah, yeah,
Yes. Oh my god, imagine, like,
yeah,
adding something like that to your cosplay, and
yeah. The light up.
also
Yeah,
like, remember in the movie, there was that cellophane
oh
Superman,
yeah, he
Disney
throws it
says
out. Yep.
yeah,
Yeah,
you could throw it to somebody.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, you can do some fun. I mean, just the technology to be able to do this. Like as we're
Yeah.
watching, the Superman 2, when they made the Donner cut, they had to go back and I think it was Putin's cat who had said, "Yeah, you've got," and we kind of ended up with 2 flawed movies. As much as I love this, Superman 2,
Yes.
looking back at it, I can see where there's pieces that Donna never got to finish his vision, and Lester came in and had his vision, so you had those 2 movies mixed together, and but in the tech too, like they when they redid it in 2006, they're showing all the primitive computers they're working on, and it's not that
Mhm.
long ago. Well, I guess almost 20 years ago, but it would have been so much easier for them to do today. And they tried to make the Donner cut look like it would have looked in the in 1980.
Ah, yes.
So they went back and did that, but it would have been a little bit easier for them. But I was glad that we did get that Donner cut. So there's the stuff they didn't get to film, but I just fell in love with this movie as a kid, so it's always one of my favorite movies. And Christopher Reeve is just so phenomenal as Superman. And 3 and 4, the other movies there's good bits in them and good parts, but I think they're misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Especially the Quest for Peace. So 3 with Richard Pryor is fun and got some good scenes, and but it's just never hits that same level again of that grandeur, like where Superman
Yes.
is just so impressive, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The first movie, of course, is just like just drop the mic. It's perfect.
yeah,
As far as bringing you that feeling, the feeling. And Superman 2, not a bad movie. It just had those weird moments in it. And, but it was still fun. And, yeah, as
yeah,
a kid, I just loved it. I love the other, I keep saying this. I've never seen a Superman movie I didn't like. And that's because I just like the character and I like the different presentations of the character. So it's sort of like even I remember when the Injustice came out, I was like floored by the Injustice. I was like, no, this is so crazy. How could you do
yeah.
this to these characters? But it was
Right.
just like it's super, super creative to see them like that and just like the different iterations just they astound me. But yeah, the Superman, I was a big fan of Superman 2 because my mom and I saw that in the theater, and we were big fans of Richard Pryor, and that was just so hilarious, and the
Yeah.
ending was just bonkers. The ending was bonkers with the supercomputer. Like, what is that?
When the
What is
girl gets turned into the
it
supercomputer,
was
that
crazy.
scared the crud out of me as a kid. Yeah, with the getting turned into that machine, that scene
Oh
was
my god.
phenomenal. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
we screamed, we were howling in the theaters. We were like, "Oh my god." It's great.
Yeah,
And, Superman 4 was a little less, but I enjoyed it because of I love, the idea of, taking, the idea of a evil Superman twin, and then they did the complete opposite with him. They made him blonde, and they made him, have long hair, and he was the Sun Man, right? And so
yeah,
I loved all of that, and, it was cheesy, and, of course, you were st we were s uh, Christopher Reeves was starting to get a little bit older, and his look was also like he wasn't been able to really keep up that Superman look, for so long, and they like you could see where they had like a wig on him, and like the
that was
spirit
Canon
was.
Films too, wasn't that Canon? The
I
fourth one
think
was Canon Films. Yeah, it
I
was Canon
think
Films.
so.
Yeah, with the
Yeah,
rights,
because
the rights went. Yeah,
Yeah, because that's when he was working with Hannon Films too. They were talking about the movie Street Smart, I think it was, where he actually played a very big part in it, and in the making of it, and so he it was like one of those movies where you were like, okay, we're starting to see the themes of all of this.
yeah. And the
That's
story
movie
was
magic.
whenever you have Superman taking all the nukes from everyone, and it got into that political realm, and
Oh, it's so crazy.
yeah, it doesn't hold. I mean, there's like I like Christopher Reeve, and those are good scenes. They have good scenes in it, but just doesn't come together as a whole. Like Superman 3 is I think it's in order. The movies the way I like them, probably. Well, two always is my favorite, but one is so good.
Yeah,
But just from the movie theater experience, so one and two are kind of tied. But one is a better movie. So one, two, three, it kind of
yeah.
just goes down
It
that slope
does.
downward. Yeah,
Yeah, unfortunately it
unfortunately.
does. Yeah. But
Yeah,
like Superman 2 is still you know, it, it's because of the three incredible characters, the three Kryptonians. I think there's still much of the first legacy being handed off. And we did see them in the first movie. That was the other
yeah,
part that was like, oh, so we're getting a continuation of that movie. Um, and it just felt right. It really did. It made more sense to see them in the second movie when we like, oh, those guys. Yeah, we
yeah.
remember that storyline. And let me see. Yeah, so there's the link to the Substack, and I put it where you can see the episodes one. I think up to four. The fourth episode that I released. Um, and yeah, you could just watch it and look at it and see if they're fun for you, because it's a lot of fun for me to write. um
And you don't have
and
to be. Do you have to be a channel member to see those, or no? That's
those are just, yeah, they're just, you don't have to be a channel
okay.
member to see those, but it is um you um need to sign up with your email in order to get the I guess the announcement that I have a new
Oh, okay.
episode.
You didn't know that there's a new article. Yep, yep, yep,
Mhm, mhm, mhm. And so, but if you're a member, it's just there.
yep.
Let's see, and Putin's cat and I says he got Brando back. I didn't know that. Did he for Superman 4? Oh wow. And it says, Superman 4 is the worst movie ever. I wouldn't. There are worse movies for
Yes.
sure. And Annette Tool was in it, yes. And I said I thought it was really interesting why they wanted to create like yet another character for him to like. And I was like, well,
Yep.
there's a, Lois right there, but I guess with Superman 2, the fact that they kind of broke up that kind of relationship
Yep.
in that one, it was hard to like reintroduce her
Yeah.
as
Where do
a,
you go from here, right?
yeah, yeah. So um but you can see by the end of Superman 2 that she is clearly going through the pacing of like breakup and just not being able to be with the man that she loves. And so he kind of put her out of her misery by making her forget, which is really
Yep.
a very unselfish thing to do, but at the same time it did kind of kill the momentum there. You can't really go back on that.
And the
um
comics ignored that, and obviously they in the movies, and they're like, yeah, we have to have Lois together, just like Peter Parker and Mary Jane belong
yeah,
together.
yeah.
The Marvel screwed that up big time in the comics with the One More Day saga, where
Hmm.
Spider-Man, Aunt May had died, so he basically he didn't sell his soul, but the trade-off with Mephisto was that Mary Jane wouldn't know who he was anymore, kind of like
Uh-huh.
one more. So in the comics, all the comic book fans hated that because they didn't know
Yeah.
what want to do with they want to keep Peter Parker younger and not married. So they did that in the comics. So everyone just hated that. So the One More Day storyline,
Yeah.
just gets people angry. Yep.
It gets internet gets angry. Yeah, well, I'm sure, yeah, before the internet, that, yeah, they were angry about that. I let's see.
Oh, and thank you so much,
Uh,
Stunt Brad. I'm getting a compliment there. Much appreciated. Dittos. Yep.
oh, I didn't get there yet.
Sorry, I'm just jumping
DJ
ahead. But yeah.
DJ Play Nice says, driving by to say hi and leave a thumbs up. Have fun. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see. Oh yes, here we go. Uh, is that the one that you were
Yeah, so on. Yep. Thank you, Stunt Brad. Dittos. Dittos. Yep. Thank you
showing you
so
so
much.
much
Yeah.
love? And let's see. Um, and Putin's cat says, well, they should have told the world about Peter, and they shouldn't have killed James Bond.
Yeah, yeah.
They did? Oh my goodness. By the way, I did not give you your special thanks, PC and I, for the buy me a coffee. And so I'll give you one of my classic thank yous right now. So good. Okay. And yes, thank you once again. Really, really appreciate you. And Bonzo Kilburn says, Marvel never got Peter and Mary Jane back together. Is it?
Well, it was never the same. So I mean, they're back, quote unquote, in the comics. But it's the Jack. I'm getting into comic book weeds, but the Jackals stole their daughter Mayday Parker, who became Spider Girl in the What If series. One of my favorite comic book runs, the Spider Girl comic book run. So, kidnapped her daughter, and they never got to have a kid and be a family together. But they are together, but just they wrecked everything for years, and it was just silly. So curses to you, Dan Slott, and that's why that's one of those sore points in comic book history, most hated things.
Oh man. And okay, so I am going to give you guys the link to my next show after this, which is I'm going to be heading over to Lorena Creole's channel, and we're going to watch
Superman 3. No, just kidding.
Yeah. That would be awesome. But I think we're watching like a horror movie, I think. Scream, I think we're watching.
The very first Scream?
Yes. That would be the only one I would.
Well, good thing you're on the moon, so you're safe up there. You don't have to worry about anyone calling you on your phone. Yep.
We're in the house. We're on the spaceship.
Poon Scott said, "Sorry, spoiler. What did that was for your thank you for your
you bought me a coffee, or at least maybe somebody was pretending to be you.
Yeah. You're not in trouble.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let me some reason I'm not it's not coming up for me.
Lorena's let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. You know what I do a lot of times too? I'll go to the YouTube homepage and I'll scroll through and say, notify me. Here, I got the link. Yep. Because that way then sometimes you don't get those email notifications, or
they don't tell you anything. And there are some people I don't see any of their videos ever.
Yeah.
And I have to actually type in their name, even though like every time I try to like make sure to watch every single one of their videos, I have to actually type in their name in order to find the video, which is a shame. So
yeah,
I don't even want to know what they're doing in my video.
Yeah, because I have a TV in the basement. I'm doing my 3D printing. I have a Roku, and I'm watching YouTube. So say I'm like watching your channel in the basement, and then I come upstairs and put on YouTube. Like that should be the first thing that pops up, and then I've got to go search for like, Retro Nerd Girl or whoever. I'm like, why does it like not show up on the? I'm not saying that's happened with you, but it's happened with like a lot of channels where like it wants to show you different things, and it like if you don't watch a person's videos for a week or something, you miss it. Like it doesn't show up anymore. It's like
it's like, look, that was a bad week. I'm ready to watch some videos, and you get the same old videos, or
you get the clickbait stuff.
Yeah, a lot of clickbait, and like some channels that I'm not even subscribed to this channel. Why do I have this come up? So
yeah, because you might miss it. Like if a friend's on, a friend or someone you like. It's not that you don't want to watch it, but you'll miss it when it's live. And then if it doesn't show up on that homepage, even if you go to the subscriptions or tell you like coming soon, it should know like channels you've watched a lot, like those
Yeah.
should be up for. I don't mind seeing other things that like things I might be interested in, but
Yeah.
it's just it's crazy how it does that. So
Yeah. Well, Mark did leave a link for the next party, which is in I gotta brush off too because
we
my
got to get out
alarm.
of here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And my alarm just went off to tell me that I need to head on over. Um, and that is for the movie Scream, which is actually a classic horror movie. It's going into the classic realm because of how iconic it was. And so we're gonna watch that. Not so crazy about the other versions, the sequels and stuff, but the first one was definitely really well.
Well, that's a great movie.
Um,
Yeah.
wasn't it? And Keith E says Corey from Corey's comedy channel says YouTube is coming out with new AI stuff, which is going to make everything easy. And yes, they are. They are coming out with a lot of AI tools to help a lot of us. Some of them, I don't know if they're all going to be free, which is going to be interesting. They already have quite a bit of AI assistance on channels and things like that. So I'm looking forward to it, and we'll see if I can take advantage of any of it. It will be nice um, to get some help with channel stuff.
Yep.
So that would be great. But I also don't want to, because I know they have a lot of AI tools where you'll be able to make videos, and they have like their own, like,
Templates or things.
yeah, and do not want it to look like, um,
Fake. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, like slop. If you want to, like, there's no other way to call it.
Well, there's
But
all
it's
these
like,
AI videos that are like, characters in the past, and then you look at it, like sometimes like, oh, is that real? And it's like, oh, that's totally fake, and it's a
yeah,
nothing video. So it's
yeah. Some
yeah,
things are really great, and some things aren't that fantastic. So, like trying to sort out how to use it for your channel and will it work is going to be a great. But thank you so much, Keithy, for mentioning because I was actually going to have like a powwow about YouTube. And so a couple of us YouTubers can get together and um, and brainstorm and just talk about some of the challenges we have. So that was something that I was thinking. Thank you. And let's see. Um, I, um,
yeah. Some
and
of the
then
AI stuff is okay. It depends what the tool is, but like every time I go to write an email, do you need help? Use the AI feature in Outlook or what? I'm like, I know how to write. I passed English 101.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't need help. And like every time I go to use Photoshop, it's asking me, "Do you want to use these AI tools?" It's like, no, I mean, I don't. I
yeah.
mean, but I have when I want to use it, or like what's really helpful is like I do a lot of photography, so like
Hmm,
removing a person in the background,
yes,
and you can just click on it now, and it used to take hours to do,
yeah.
10 years ago. You can
Those
just
things are
click
great.
on things, or like you could extend, like if you got a scenic landscape, you want to
Yes.
extend it so the just a few inches so it you get the right aspect ratio. Uh, but oh, culture illegal. Putin's cast is asking. Yeah, that was very funny. Putin. Yeah.
Where are we?
Oh, the very last comment. Yeah, he's on
Oh,
his
okay.
channel. But I think you've deleted. You just said you deleted your channel, so
Oh,
he was
oh, the
doing it.
old one, the old one. Yeah, and
Yeah.
Moving says, "Ciao for now." Scream was 1986. Lorena has listed as 86. Let her know she needs to change. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll let her know. Um, and PCNI says, "I can make a video of you and your voice, but it won't. I have the samples." Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird that you can't. Somebody is using my voice for a project, but I did give them permission to do it. It's very tricky because you can just grab anybody's voice, and also like I've heard some of those versions of me, and some of them the voice just isn't there. Doesn't have like the same cadence. Doesn't know. Doesn't have any of the real like texture of my speaking voice, or some other people's speaking voice either.
Yep.
So it's really tough. I mean, if you like that kind of stuff, it'll be fine. But some of it's great, some of it isn't. Um, and all Tom Baker, you're so great. Says pop culture minefield and RNG are the best. Oh no, thank you so much. You're so sweet. And yeah, pop culture minefield, they're great over there. They really cover a lot of movies, and they're really really great. And is Stunt leaving us? Oh no, she's just saying bye to Tom.
Oh, no,
Um,
yeah. She can, yeah.
yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna get out of here because it is it's definitely time is already caught up with me,
Yeah, you
and
got to take a break between streams. Yeah.
I know at least like
This is
like
hard work, everyone. It's fun, but hard work. Yeah.
it really is. And thank you so much, Mark, for
It
showing
was a
us
lot of fun. Yeah.
your collection and all of the information you knew about this movie is invaluable. Definitely a very important historian being able to share your knowledge, and that's what this is all about. Really appreciating some of these older movies, but those they don't really
Yeah.
get a lot of love these days because they just don't they're not modern. And so
New
I
shiny
do,
things. Yep.
yeah, it's a new movie, a new thing. But the old ones, man, they, you know, just remembering all the good times you had watching movies like this, and spending time with family, and just enjoying
Yep.
franchises is so important. So thank you for being here
Thank
with
you.
us,
Yep.
everybody. Head over to Mark's channel. His channel is in the description. He's listed as one of the
Thank
channel
you.
friends all the way down the bottom there, and
I'll throw that
also
in there too.
for sure. Oh, you have, yes, he put it in
I just put
the
it in
chat
again. Yeah.
for you guys, so you can just go ahead and pop on over and join his channel, subscribe, and such. Take care, everybody, and have a fantastic week. Take care.
Retro Nerd Girl, you are clear for takeoff.
In the neon light she stands, retro girl with nerd comments. Memory lane she takes your hand to the past where good times land. Pixels glow and screens do hum, hear the beat of retro drum. Geeks unite, oh here we come, nerdy world where we're from. Retro logo leads the way, in the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play, she's the light, won't go away. Film and movies on rewind, good old days in nerdy mind. Retro nerd girl you will find, guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right, retro glow in neon lights. Retro logo leads the way, in the night to yesterday. All the nerds come out to play, she's the light. guiding us all intertwined. Joystick games and cosmic fights, wondrous days and sleepless nights. With her everything feels right, retro glow in neon lights.